The one, the kid is not my son. Billie Jean is. I should have wore some earrings. Uh, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. Okay, while y'all are taking time to join, I'll be right back. I'm going to get food. Hey Skylar, how you doing? Tell hey Danielle, go ahead, tell the rest of the Messy girls. I'll be right back. I just gotta go get some food. Let me get some food real quick, y'all. Okay, I am back. I know. How dare I fucking leave y'all, but I'm back. Don't yell at me. And I got my computer this time, so we don't have the trouble of logging in. We're already here. Hey, you guys, how are you? I'm so sorry it took me the fucking longest to get back into my bedroom, but Messy does love to eat, so Messy had to get her some grub, okay? Messy had to get her some grub. But anyways, hello Messy girls. How are you all? Trying to wait for these comments to load. Hey Dream Doll. What's happening? Um, hey PK. Hey Dolly Chic. Danielle. Gamer Girls. Okay, I see you with the posters. I know I'm trying to get my little poster collection together. This one ghetto though. It don't want to stick. But yes. So if you don't know what today's or tonight's live is gonna be about, then I'm gonna tell you in a minute. But first, know this. Right now, I'm on Roblox because they finally came out with Roblox for like PS5 or PlayStation. So right now, I'm playing this tycoon game. And you know, like when you play a tycoon game, you let your money build up so you can like, you know, collect it and go back and forth and like keep buying stuff. So that's what if you see me like reaching for my remote, that's what I'm doing. I'm like collecting money out this mailbox so I can like buy shit. Right now, I think I'm at $6 million. So I'm gonna keep letting that build up so I can like finish building my house. But I've been getting into a lot of horror games on Roblox lately. Now that it's on PlayStation, so I'll play it a lot more. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing it like every single day this week. I've been playing like the back room games. Um, I've been playing like, you know, like Escape the Giant Head, if y'all know what that is. So if y'all want to see me make like more gamer content where I just go live and like literally put my phone on the fucking TV screen and you watch me play and hear my commentary, then let me know because I actually think I am a pretty good gamer. Like I'm smart. And I love gaming, so yeah, if you want more gaming content from me, then just let me know. But today's live, we are going to be talking about, you know, the trans debate and some things regarding the trans community, trans issues and stuff like that, and opinions on the whole ordeal based on the questions and the prompts that I put in my community tab that you all have answered. But first, you already know what it is. It's time to eat. So let me show you what I got. Let me show you. So you see, I got a slice of pizza, just one. Watching my figure. I got a third of a hoagie, a quarter maybe. This is a quarter of a hoagie. I burnt it at the top, as you can see. And I got 4 chicken wings. So you see, and some ranch. You see, I'm trying to like keep it slim, keep it right, keep it tight. You know, just a nice little snack. And then this is my homemade hot and honey sauce. I literally just got like some raw honey, put it in a cup with some hot sauce, and I melted it in a microwave. And I'm gonna show you like how I pour it on there. So I just take it and then I wanna make sure I get it on. Yes. Yes. Don't get this on your floor, y'all, because if you do, I'm gonna pour it on my pizza too. If you get it on your floor, you know you can't get it out. It is honey, a very sticky substance. Yes. Hi, Kiefer. How are you? Okay. Now that's all good and dandy. Amen. Let's see. I'm gonna start off with like the chicken wing. You see, it got the hot and honey glaze on it. Yummy, yummy. First of all, let me get this hair out my face because if I start swallowing fucking fake ass hair, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Anyways, y'all can go ahead and, you know, start or whatever. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Oh my goodness. That hot and honey, bro. The way how I make it, so good. Mm. The way how it just like melts in your mouth. Mm. 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 Just make it so good. I'm gonna be a chef when I grow up. Daniel, leave me alone. I know I look like a baby. I think maybe because I don't know why I look like a baby. Or why I look like so soft and feminine. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about my face. I think most men do though when they like shave. Like a lot of men who you think look all grown and big and buff or whatever are all masculine and manly. Usually when they shave, they look like little ass kids. Little do you know. Mm, mm, mm. We said I look stunning. Thank you. Mm. I love how it's not too hot either. Mm. It tastes mostly honey than hot, but okay. Now I want to try the hoagie because this hoagie was really good. This sounds. You should do ASMR. I am right now. Mm. You want some? Ooh, it dripped on my floor. You know, this carpet. It's good as shit. I'm not gonna hold you. Mm. Fuck. No! Cancel. Okay. 7 million. I'm finna be at 8 million. And so I told you, I'm trying to get my bag up. Because the more money you got, the less, you know, you got to keep running back and forth to the damn mailbox. You know, you get to just go buy everything all at once. Like, that's how I would rather do it. But the money, sorry, I can't fucking talk. The money only builds up if you're playing the game. Like, I don't think it builds if you're off the game. So sometimes I will put on this game and let my money build up and start like doing something else or watching a video on YouTube and then just like keep collecting money as I go. The real ones get, yep, I'm at 8 million per. Come on, let's get to 10 million. Let's get to 10 million. Okay, I'm gonna eat like a slice. Or take a bite from this slice, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start talking. I just want to try the pizza with the hot and honey. It's good. It's nice. Mm. I like it, actually. Do y'all like hot and honey? Do y'all even know what hot and honey is? Mm. I'm not gonna lie. Wendy's and Wingstop got me hip to hot and honey. And ever since then, I just fell in love with it. I think me and Danielle could do a lot together. I think that'd be fun. Hey, Maya. Mm. Mm. It's so good. I'm sorry. Mm. Okay. I'm about doing. Mm. The way how I almost took out my bracket, that would have been bad. Because they is not trying to fix or take out my braces anytime soon. They said I owe them too much. I said I owe y'all too much. Y'all can wait for my little federal to get that money. You want me to come out of pocket for that bill? Sorry, sis. I think the fuck not. I'd rather spend that money on dolls. Like I said, you can wait for my federal to get all of that. Until then, I bid you adieu. But if my braces do end up getting fucked up, then like I really am screwed. But that's all right. Oh my god. Uh, I hope this don't got me gassy all night, cause this is like an energy drink, and it do got like sodium, not sodium. What is it? Carbon monoxide, whatever they put in pop, the bubbly shit, and that be getting me a little, you know. Oh, oh, oh. Mm. I should have had some alcohol in that. Cause this debate, I feel like it's gonna get a little heated, you know. But I'm gonna be right back. I'm finna go wash my hand because it's like my hand is sticky. Give me like 12 seconds. Literally just count to 12 and I'll be right back. See, I told y'all. 12 seconds. Anyways, That would be hilarious. I don't like honey with my savory food. I had that Chick-fil-A honey pimento sandwich, and the sweetness is too much. I think I know what you're talking about. Messy, hurry up and get to the comments, child. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Honey on meat, yes. Honey barbecue sauce is as far as I go. Okay. Hey, Brat Spectra. Hold up, Messy. I'll be right back. I need to take my dog out real quick. Give me a few. Go ahead, girl. That ish got you fucked up, LMA. Oh, I counted 19. Oh, I was close. Is the title serious? I can't tell. You should be able to tell by now. But, um, I imagine Messy Girl on is a master chef. Um, I feel like I'm not a master chef, but I definitely am a chef. Like, I will cook and I will come up with my own recipe for stuff and like not to like toot my own horn. Fuck, I cannot fucking talk. Toot my own horn, but people will be like, "Oh, this is good." Like, I usually don't get like a bad review on my food. And like I said, this is the shit that I will make up. I haven't had pizza in so long. What is your favorite type? I'm usually a pepperoni girly, pepperoni and bacon. That's fine. Yo be pretty good. Got back from my boyfriend's house. Since when you got a boyfriend? What's new with you? Not shit. That's okay though. I know this has nothing to do with the topic of the live, but do you think you'll ever go back to making Rainbow High stop motions? I never made Rainbow High stop motions. I made Monster High stop motions. I'm gonna answer both your questions. Rainbow High Mess episodes, like new episodes, are kind of like almost done. One episode is very close to done, but y'all could be watching the scenes from the new episode if you go and subscribe to my Messy fan club. It's only like $4.99, and I already started posting like early versions of the scenes, but like they're not completely mastered. It's just kind of like a rough cut of the scene, but it's on that page. So if you go on there, all right, I'm at 9 million. If you go on to my Messy fan club page, you can like watch new scenes from Rainbow High Mess before I can't see you being trans. Rachel, hold on. Cause Rachel, are you on my live? Oh, okay. Anyways, did that say Rachel? I could have swore that said Rachel. But am I making more Monster High stop motions? Maybe. I'll think about it. I see you, twin. That food looks delicious. Thank you, OMG Messy. I have that exact same Smurf cup per. It's not even mine. I think it's Autumn's, but it was just the first cup I saw, and I needed to melt honey, so I played Roblox with my younger cousins before. It's kind of fun. It is fun. To me, it is. Pick a good game, and it is fun. Especially, like, in 4K on your big flat screen TV and playing, like, the horror games. Like, it's fun. Um, and for me, the tycoon games can be fun. Like, this tycoon game in specific is fun because the graphics and everything looks stunning, and it doesn't look like super mega blocky. Like, it actually looks really nice and sleek. So one day, like I said, I'm gonna go live and show you me playing this tycoon game so you like get the gist to understand what it is I'm doing. But yeah. What's the tea on the title of the live? I will tell you very, very soon. You look pretty today. Thank you. Something look different about you. I shaved, boo. I shaved. That's all it is. All right, getting into the later comments. That crunch. Um, hold on. Wait, you transgender? No. I'm actually confused. I'm gonna need a yes or a no. I'm too stupid. No, I am not trans. Girl, I almost burned my house down for the third time yesterday. It smelled like burnt ramen noodles in there. Don't let me near a stove. Damn. Oh, that says Belly, not Rachel. I'm dumb as fuck. I'm not trans, but I am dumb as the fuck. I am so sorry. Um, I don't know why I thought that said Rachel. You see what happened when I got my glasses on? That's why. Yeah. Um, Messi is a jack of all trades. He can pretty much do anything. Literally. Barbie. I can be anything. I'm a Barbie girl. Okay. Um. Messi just pulling your leg. Messi just pulling y'all leg. He's saying he's trans for the people that say that wearing woman stuff makes you trans, like wigs, makeup, hair, and so forth. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of really. It was just to kind of like get y'all attention, to like click. It was clickbait, but um, Messi, I'll make you play real high with me on Roblox. So I like the concept. I kind of like playing Royal High, but for some reason, it doesn't really work on like PlayStation. Okay, so like the way how PlayStation Roblox on PlayStation works is so odd. Like you can't walk around with the character and like be able to select things at the same time. You either can walk around, or if you have to select something on the screen like a button to like open the menu, you have to press this button and like toggle in order to select, but like while you're toggling you can't walk. And so on Royal High, for some reason, there's like a lot of menu selections and toggling. So when I'm trying to like pick what I want to play or like dress my character up and stuff like that, it just kind of crashes. It crashes a lot. So even though I can play it on my TV, it doesn't really work. So if I do end up playing Royal High, they either need to fix that shit or I just have to play it on computer. But it doesn't work the best on console. But I'm not really pissed. I don't feel like I'm missing out. It seems like a lot. So I'm fine. This is good. That's good as fuck. And I'm mad I just finished it. But anyways, I'll show you all my gorge outfits. They do be looking good as fuck on Royal High. I've been seeing some, whether it's a princess, a fairy, or a dark queen or whatever, like, them Royal High looks be tough. Period slay legendary. Um, you can play it on PC. Yes, I can, but not on this. If you know the deal with Chrome, you cannot do shit on Chromebooks because they do not support Adobe Player. They do not support a lot of the apps and what is it called? Software that you need to play like games like that. You see what I'm saying? So I couldn't download the software on a Chromebook that I would need to play Roblox. So I would either have to play it on my phone or on my TV. I've been trying to get Roblox on my computer for the longest time. I wanted The Sims on my computer for the longest time, but like it doesn't support that software and it pisses me off. I cannot stand this Chromebook. I just want to throw it away, but it would just make no sense because I mean it works decently, so that would like be a waste, but yeah. One day I'm going to get me like a real computer and I also want like an iPad. So, like I said, I'm waiting for that federal or, if Biden or Trump want, well, it would be Biden, but, send me another STEMI. Well, not another STEMI. I ain't get no damn STEMI because when they was giving STEMIs out the first time, I don't think I was of age to get one. But I've been a working class citizen for a while and, bitch, I'm 20 now. I done already got taxes and withdrawals and all the other adultly things. So they can give me a STEMI. I don't care if it's even like half a STEMI. Just give me a STEMI. Give me a something, bitch. I'm not broke, but I'm lying. I'm broke. Fuck it. But I know my friends are sitting here. Look, they looking at me like, nigga, you broke as fuck. But It's fine, because even when I'm broke, I'm rich. Rich ass pussy. Um, me and I love your new Abby. Me and Roblox have a love-hate relationship. I download it for like a day, neglect it, then delete it and repeat. But I'll play it for you, Messy. What's your user? You gonna think I'm a weirdo, but my username on Roblox is Belotto the Sleaze. So you know, like Red Ruby the Sleaze, but like Belotto, spell it like gelato, but like take out the G and put a B, and then the Sleaze. Like I said, I know it's like corny as fuck, but bitch, don't judge me. Um, you look like a Bratz doll, even with the Barbie top. Period. Period. But okay, I know y'all are waiting for me to actually get into the real discussion, so let's go ahead and get into it. Hey, what's up, messy girls? Welcome to the first ever messy middle ground debate. Yeah, welcome. So today's middle ground topic will be about the whole trans debate that has been going on for some time now. I'm going to give my own take on a lot of these prompts that I have asked y'all in the community tab. Feel free to give your opinions as well. Y'all already know I'm reading y'all comments, saying if I agree or disagree. So don't be afraid to comment how you feel, unless you do feel afraid that people will attack you for your opinion, then you absolutely do not have to. But if you do not give a fuck and you want your opinion to be heard, then feel free to say how you feel in the comments, and I will do the best that I can to read what you got going on. But y'all know I'm slow as fuck, and when all y'all be commenting like big ass paragraphs at a time, it's hard to read like all of y'all shit. So I'm going to say this before I begin the debate. Am I trans? No. I already said that. 10 million. Oh no, 11 million per. Okay. Yup. Wow, alter 10 million. Yup, I got a badge. Period. Cause I'm at 11 million now per. But I am not trans. I am not a transsexual. I am not a transgender. I am not non-binary. I am a male. I cross-dress from time to time. I have, walked in public spaces in a cross-dress in drag, so to speak. However, I do not identify as trans. I am a gay man who loves to wear wigs, makeup, nails, and heels. Do I It's the piece of chicken stuck in my teeth. If you see me like trying to like do this, it's because I'm trying to like lick it out, because I have special tools for this. But do I agree with people who choose to cross dress or do whatever the fuck you want with your body? It's no reason for me to really disagree with it. It's your body. Do whatever you want. You see what I'm saying? I can't tell a grown up what they can do with their own body. You see what I mean? So do I agree with it? Not all the time, but like I said, you a grown ass man, you a grown ass woman, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Do I agree with the whole I get to choose whatever pronoun I want for myself and you have to respect it? Y'all already know where I stand with that. I don't. Let's go ahead and get into the prompt, y'all. So, fuck, I knew the burps was coming. Y'all already know I stay burping. I hate that. It's not cute. It's not pretty. It's literally messy. But anyways, the first question is, ahem. Should children 18 and under be able to get gender affirming surgery? Now, a majority voted no. There were 47 votes in total. 83% no, 17% yes. So a majority of 47 people believe that children who are 18 and under um should not be able to get gender affirming surgery, meaning that it should not be legal. Now I'm going to say how I feel about this. Y'all already know, hell no. No, I don't think that any kid needs to get something that's not necessary that will permanently affect them for the rest of their life. If it is not a life-threatening injury, if it's not something that'll like, if it's not something that's going to like help them, you see what I'm saying, then I just don't think that it's necessary. I think if anything, you should, with a kid who identifies as trans, you should work towards helping them with their mental and identifying with themselves mentally than trying to get them to identify with themselves physically. Only because there's so many lasting effects that comes with transitioning your body, whether it be hormones, whether it be top or bottom surgery, double mastectomy, implants, whatever it is the case may be, because that's not natural. Our bodies weren't meant to get our genitals cut off and all of this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So like there is going to be lasting effects, like I forgot what they were. I really should have researched it before I did this. But there's pain. I know that there's a lot of pain that comes with that. Some experience it more than others. Um I think sometimes like your bottom area, like where you pee out of, can go numb depending on like how it's cut, depending on how it's done. I don't know. It just seems like it is a huge risk when it comes to like your health. I don't think that we should give children the decision on affecting their physical health in such a tremendous way. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't think that if we cannot give children under the age of 18 the right to consent sexually, then if they don't have sexual consent, then why are they being able to like get surgery on their bodies to like change their gender? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I really wanted to answer this in a more educated way because let me say this. I don't understand why there are people who do think that this is okay. Why do you think it's okay for a child to be able to make such a life altering decision? Why do you think a child already has it all together um knowledge wise on like how they want the rest of their life to go? Because any adult can tell you like, oh, what I thought about life at 14 and 15, even 16, 17, is very different from like how it actually is at 30. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I get it, kids already have a sense of like who they are, but in reality they know nothing about being an adult. And they don't know how that's going to affect them in the long run. Like, it seems like grass will be greener on the other side, but then they end up transitioning and see like grass really isn't greener, and then they end up regretting it. And then we have a whole bunch of cases with people detransitioning, and they are detransitioning because they realized that they made a mistake when they were under the age of 18. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just believe for a multitude of reasons, that does not need to be open to minors. I don't think that they need to transition. I think binders. I think if a boy want to wear wigs, if a boy wants to wear makeup because he feels like that's going to make him prettier, not because that makes him a girl, but because that makes him feel better in his own skin, then let him. I don't think that we're focusing on that. We're focusing more on, if you say you a girl, let's make you into a girl. I think we should focus on, why are you saying you are a girl? Because you like feminine things. So why not just let him embrace himself, keyword, in a feminine way, instead of trying to like change him to allow himself to be feminine because now he's a girl so he can be feminine. No, you could be boy and be feminine. Feminine as fuck. I think we should be trying to teach that more than anything, but we aren't. We're trying to like reinforce this whole gender ideology of boys do this, girls do this. So if you're a boy and you're doing this, then that must mean that you are a girl. So like, let's make you into a girl. No, let's just let you be who you are. And then when you are 18 and you've kind of under like you've kind of gotten the experience to be a boy and do all the feminine things you want, you kind of get to evaluate, do you want to take it a step further and like actually go through the transitioning process, or do you want to remain as you are but keep doing all of those things that you already did, which was like being feminine as hell. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's just my stand on it. um I would love to know how y'all feel. Give me a second. I'm gonna open a new tab. It's the way you can copy a tab, but I'm dumb as fuck and I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to, I would type Google in the Google search. Like, I'm dumb as fuck. Ugh. Like, why type Google in the Google search engine instead of just typing YouTube? I'm a different type of slow. Like, I so want to listen to rain noises right now. I may like put rain noises on just as background noise. I love the sound of rain. Sometimes it falls like a misty rain. It gently touches our soul. I am not trans, I am a Latin. What? Hey, Leona. Some of y'all fixing to be butthurt. Oops. I just would like to say non-binary is not that have no gender. It just means you don't go by a specific gender label. So being called a female and you're non-binary woman, that's fine. Okay. Children should not whatsoever be allowed to transition. No, they're children. Surgery, no. But hormone pills, yes. So I'm I guess I kind of feel some type of way about that too, because even taking hormone pills can have a lasting effect, but I don't think is as drastic as going through an entire top or bottom surgery. 13. Oh no, 12 million. That's fine. Um, you know what I mean? So, okay, I see what you mean, Brad Spectra. I'm okay with that too. Unless research comes out that, or I see differently otherwise. I'm gonna just say, like, right now I agree with you, Brad Spectra. I'm sure children can't go to the hospital and decide they want to get top surgery and the doctor is like, okay, but let's go. They can't even sign their own papers for it. You're right. It would be the parent that would like decide if that's okay, but I don't know. Like, I don't even think parents should like be on board with that, like letting their kids get anything snipped, cut. Well, circumcision is different, even though that is snipping and cutting. That's a different discussion. That has everything to do. We're not gonna get on the topic of circumcision. That's not what this is about. But I don't think that we should get anything completely snipped or cut off. A genital completely snipped, cut, altered in any way of the form, unless it is life threatening. That's it. And don't try and put like, oh well, what if it's a? I just said like, not if it's life threatening. Um, you'll even have to go through a psychiatric evaluation before doing so anyway. Children won't pass that. Minors shouldn't be allowed to consent to life-changing decisions like that. I absolutely agree. I say no to a medically transition. However, I say yes to letting them socially transition, as in wearing clothing that makes them feel comfortable. I agree with that. Social transition is okay. Y'all hear about the 15-year-old from California that got a double mastectomy? No, I did not hear about that. Broad Spectra, taking hormones or HRT from a certain amount of time could have damaging effects too. That's what I was saying. Like a girl who takes testosterone and then decides to detransition will have a permanently deep voice. Got a point. Messy, read my comment on gender construction. Did I read it already? I am late is the title for real, or are you not being for real? No, the title is just clickbait, and you not that late. I only read the first question. Um, Messy isn't being for real with the title. So yeah, it seems like a majority y'all agree. Um, and I'm happy about that because, well, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to get an opinion from somebody who feels like they should, just so like we could like kind of debate about that. Um, I'm not sure if y'all have watched the Jubilee debate, but it seems like most liberals who agree with letting children transition, to me, y'all are all about feelings. But feelings, especially when you are a kid, can be fleeting. You know, you may feel this way one week, but then next week, something can influence you to where you feel completely different. And whether or not you want to transition is no different. Like, that can very much also be the case. Like, um, maybe I feel like I want to transition this week, but then next week, you know, I'm fine being who I am. In my head, I believe I'm a female, but, and I know this. Get out my house. What is y'all running in my house for, bitch? That's why I need to. Bitch, get out. Bye. And it's two little girls. I'm finna lock my doors. I don't like people going through my house. I know this is a whole game, but bitch, why can't I fight on Roblox? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They can't take nothing. All they can do is look. Can I steal their car? Yo, they car ugly as fuck. Ugh. Okay, good. Get the fuck up out of my house. I'm gonna lock my. Oh, they won't even. Okay, fuck it. I'm in the middle of a Jubilee discussion. Sorry. Um, girl, are you playing Roblox right now? Yes. Um, no, it's cool. I could retype again. LOL. If you want me to, please do. Um, I remember when I wanted to become a boy a few years ago from watching boys versus girls memes. Um, that was me running in your house. For real? Dead ass. Um, I watched that debate like 5 times already. Damn. Okay, a new commenter. Hello, Hugo Salavia. Salavia, huh? You go. Okay, you go. Um, kids don't need to transition. They should not be worrying about this type of stuff. They should be living their lives while they still can. Adulthood is horrid. That right there, adulthood is horrid. Um, and I just believe that's one of those decisions I think you should have to make when you are an adult. But um, what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. Them fucking Michaela running through my house and stuff. Let me get this milli real quick. Okay, now I'm at 13 million. Um, but yeah, I'm sorry, y'all already know I'm all over the fucking place. Yeah, I just I don't know. Oh, you said that wasn't you? My bad. Um, I just don't I don't know. I don't agree. I'm sorry. Oh, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about the liberal standpoint and their views on it. So, about feelings and them being fleeting. Okay, I remember. Period. So, like I said, your feelings and how you feel can very much be dependent on either A, how you are treated, or B, what you see. Like, influence can very much change your feelings. I believe that is ethos, you know, reaching to somebody's emotions. You know, like when you watch a commercial and it's talking about oh, all of the dogs are dying. There's so many homeless dogs. Please send us money so we can save the dogs. You see those dogs and they feel sad. Do you see what I'm saying? So like certain things that you see can like influence how you feel. I feel like the whole trans debate, especially with kids, is it's not really much difference to it. I understand why, and I will, talk about this really quick because I was a kid who did want to transition. I did not feel comfortable in my male body. Um, but it was seeing other men express themselves in feminine ways that made me feel comfortable in my body. So sometimes when we kind of like when we do put feminine boys in front of kids, it does kind of help kids identify. It helps them better with like self-identification. So I would say the reason why I wanted to transition when I was younger is because everyone who I seen act like me and share the same characteristics and personality as me were females. So it made me believe, well, maybe I should be a female. Do you see what I'm saying? Opposed to if I were a kid and I were to see somebody who looked like me, male, masculine figure, who acted very feminine, I probably wouldn't have wanted to transition as much. So like that's what I mean when I talk about like LGBT representation and like kid shows and stuff like that. When you kind of make a basic generic ass character, but you slap that LGBT label on them, to me, that is not real representation. That is not any way for a kid to see themselves in that person just because you make them non-binary or pansexual, because kids don't really understand what that is. What they do understand is, oh, they act feminine, they act like how I act, and they look like a boy, I look like a boy. That's real representation when we are talking about LGBT representation for kids. Do it in a way that they understand. They do not understand labels, nor do they need to at a certain age. Because like when we're talking about pansexuality and stuff like that, you only know if you're pan when you start to develop sexual feelings. A motherfucker that's 5, 6, 7, 8, they are not developing like sexual feelings. So why do we need to teach them what pansexual is when kids they don't need to know what that is. They don't have sexual feelings yet to be able to even really determine their sexuality. They know how they act, they know what they see. And what they see should only represent how a kid would present themselves as being gay or lesbian and certain things like that, not what we see as adults with labeling everything. Do you see what I'm saying? So that is the biggest reason as to why I believe like just because you put a label on a motherfucker does not make that representation. That's, to me, in a way, like tokenism. It's pandering, whatever. um B, why I do not think that we need to let kids transition, because 9 times out of 10, a kid only believes that they should transition is because they see the opposite sex acting how they act. So in order to fit in, they want to be them instead of being told, oh, but actually there are people who share the same sex as you that act like the opposite sex. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm sorry. I know I was talking a lot. I need some water because I know I was preaching. You know how when the pastor be preaching, they hair. It's doll hair. Y'all, I be playing with my dolls all the time. Um, okay, yeah. You know how when the preacher be preaching and you know they gotta like get the water, but yeah. Mm, I need my water. Hold on, y'all. Don't look at my stomach. Uh, it won't come out my mouth. I'm sorry. I know that this is disgusting, but for some reason, hair just wants to be a. can't ever find her. I was trying to find my little scrunchie, so I'ma just braid. I keep biting my tongue too. I may have to just kind of like braid my hair, cause I'm not with the shit of it constantly getting in my mouth and getting in my face and stuff. I love wearing wigs, don't get me wrong, but this shit be pissing me off. 15 million bitch. I'm gonna have enough to finish my whole house and then start a new one. I'm at 15 million. I ain't never been that high before. And the thing is, going live and like, you know, just letting it build up and doing this, I'm literally like making free money. Tycoon games can be fun. It just take patience. But tycoon games can be just a little fun. This is the only tycoon game where I've actually gone this long and like trying to participate. Oh, that's cute. I like that. But yeah, I'm gonna read some of y'all comments. They shouldn't really care the learn because it doesn't matter in my opinion. Your YOU, huh? I finished watching your latest upload and it is so funny, LOL. When you said those characters look like Angel Loza, it is so true. Hi, Kenny. Okay, a new commenter. For real, Georgia. G3 is super delulu. 6T. I should have got my glasses while I was over there. Kids aren't going to catch on quickly if you just say, I'm non-binary or I'm gay. It should be explained. I agree. Or they should worry about representing the personality a little bit more rather than just labeling folks. Like I said, that label, like you feel like the label alone is enough representation or enough inclusivity. Like that's how you know that's not real gay representation. There was, oh, and then the whole like Frankie and Cleo thing, like I guess some could argue and say that that is representation, but in my personal opinion, just because you have two girls going together doesn't make that like, you know, like that's like the obvious thing. I wish you would work on actually developing the characters within themselves to actually give that representation of lesbianism or being gay, this or that, rather than just saying like, oh, they're obviously gay because they're paired with the girl. Do you see what I'm saying? Because again, 9 times out of 10, the little kids who are watching this, they're not going to identify with these gay characters because of what you are doing, which is the stereotypical thing that like a gay would do, you know, just date the opposite sex. No, show that more in their personality and their mannerisms and their story. Kids will identify with that because they have been through those things. They haven't developed like sexual feelings or even romantic feelings. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't, that's just me though. Um, but yeah, your streams feel like a FaceTime call with the bestie at 2 a.m. Love it. Thank you. G3 only cares about the wokeness of it. Yes, because they know that that is what's going to sell. They are using wokeness and the whole, I was going to say social justice warrior, but the whole woke aspect, the representation, the diversity, they are using that as its main gimmick, its main tactic, because they know that that is what sells these days. And the awful thing about that is they know that instead of actually having to put in hard work and quality into a project, nowadays, all they have to do is slap representation and stuff on it, and they know that it's going to sell. Exhibit A. G3 is successful, right? The show is a success. Yet no one actually tends to comment on how they actually love the plot and the lore. And even if they do, they can't actually go into detail about it. They can only give you the surface level of, oh, well, they're developing character. They're gay. There's the talisman thing. They're gay. Oh, Claudine is fighting this fight with finding her true identity because she's half werewolf. They're gay. Claudine finds out she has a secret brother. They're gay. Claudine's mother is missing. Oh, and Frankie's gay. She's not about, you see what I'm saying? Like, Like that's it. You can't actually dig deep into like the story of it. With Monster High G1, like I said in my previous video, one of the main things, one of the main takeaways from G1 that I feel like is such a strong message in what kind of progressed the liberal movement or whatever is the idea of breaking tradition. G3 focused a lot on breaking certain traditions and kind of like having the ghouls go on these adventures and preaching a message of just because this is what once was or this is what was once taught doesn't mean that it has to still be that way, especially if, you know, times are different now. You see what I'm saying? G3 did that a lot, like heavily. I believe, like main case in point, ghouls rule. You see what I'm saying? Oh, ghouls and well, monsters and normies hated each other for all this time because of this, but like it doesn't have to be like that anymore. Like we can change, we can all coincide, we can coexist, we can do this together. At the end of the movie, they had a big monster ball together. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with like another example. There was a lot of like I'm trying to think. There's so many examples, but I'm trying to think of how I can like put it into words because I feel like Great Scarier Reef had that message. Haunted had that message. Monster High Haunted. What did they? Oh, Skultimate Roller Maze. They had that message because I think it was like only boys could skate or do Skultimate Roller Maze. But then they had the girls join, but the girls were awful at Skultimate Roller Maze. But then like they learned how to be better at it, and the girls ended up beating the boys. You see what I mean? Um Haunted was mainly about like ghosts being separated from the other monsters, but then like just because it was like that before or because the red lady was terrorizing motherfuckers doesn't mean like all ghosts are bad. Like I said, there's so many examples about breaking tradition in G1 that I could like name. Uh Frights camera action with Dracula becoming I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Because I was trying to think of it. It was like at the tip of my tongue. Frights camera action. They had that message. Okay, I'm done with all the you get it. G1 had representation. The G3 stands just like to ignore it because it wasn't woke. Even though at the time it actually very much was. Girl, G1 talked about police brutality and ghouls rule. Like, come on, there's so many actual real life lessons ahead of its time. They just don't do that now. You are absolutely right. G3 show has weird animation. It really does. It reminds me of the old Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle show because that's Nickelodeon's like budget. That's what, yeah. I feel like they reused their animation studio animation. What is it called? They reuse 16 million. So for those that care, I'm keeping track of how much money I'm getting in this tycoon game. Um, that is that's just what they do. They reuse the same puppet imagery, whatever the fuck they got going on. Freaky Fusion's representation on having two different ethnicities. Got you. G3 animation looks like Play-Doh. Freak through Chic had representation for all the tall bitches too. Tall girls rise. Hermione, if you watching this, that's for you, baby boo. Um, like there were gay characters, Mattel just didn't allow it to be opened up about. You are absolutely right. Uh, I'm sorry, let me read some earlier comments. I loved how in G1 animation, how they walk like supermodels, but no body diversity. That is one thing I do wish that G1 had more body diversity. Um, I really do wish that. But sometimes, only reason I understand why they did not is so they could all share each other's clothes. Like, that's the problem that I have with my G3 dolls. It's kind of harder to dress G3 Abby because a lot of other doll, like she can't fit a lot of other doll clothes. No Ever After High, not really any Monster High, no Barbie. Like her customization is very limited because she can't fit a lot because her thighs are so big. And there's all of these different pieces that I want to put on her, but like I said, like it won't fit. So yeah. So for that reason, I understand why all of their bodies and G1 was the same. Also, um I feel like G1 dolls, G1 dolls, they are so fucking skinny, like anorexic damn near. Like I'm like, "Oh my goodness." But sometimes I like how the outfits are so skin tight. I just really like that look. And I think sometimes that's why they made their bodies so little. So, like, when they were wearing those skin tight outfits, they still looked very slim in them. I understand it from that standpoint, but y'all, them dolls were like, no, they are anorexic as fuck. G1 walk was iconic. It was. Sometimes I be practicing walking like a Monster High baddie. Who doesn't? Um, Sorry. I haven't even got to the second question yet, y'all. Uh, and I've already been doing this for a fucking hour. Oh my goodness. Their interactions in that episodes feel more like a friend helping out instead of Frankie having romantic feelings towards Cleo. It feels like it was just hammered in at the last minute. I absolutely agree with you. The second G3 movie gave me trauma with that Claudine and Deuce kiss. I didn't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to any of their acting. I pay attention to Frankie, Draculaura, Torla, Cleo. Those were the characters that I paid attention to throughout the entire movie. They're the only ones that could convince me that, they're the only decent actors. Whoever plays Deuce is not a good actor. He's very boring. Look, he's just so tired. And he just gives very mellow, very surface level. Like, you do not bring a lot to the table. You play a basic standard white boy at best. That is all you can do. Uh-uh. Okay, I cannot read all of these comments out. I'm so sorry. Messy, you didn't finish my comment. I PK, I'm so sorry because I feel like I don't know. Maybe I am skipping it and I'm just not paying attention. Um, I'm gonna try to find it. Frankie and Cleo is just there for brownie points, in my opinion. I really don't like how they just fall in love. In the very few minutes each episode segment has. I haven't seen those episodes, so I can't say like, oh, I agree, but I see where you're coming from. G1 diversity branding felt so natural, and everything in G3 feels forced. I agree with you. When I saw Cleo or Frankie touch hands, to me it doesn't mean anything. You know how many times I touched people's hand and didn't know their hands were there a lot. You're funny. Um G3 only cares about wokeness. Okay. There was a point, this is from PK. There was a point in my life where I was gaslit into thinking I was trans because of being super femme little boy who played with dolls, like nail polish and hair clippings. The mental trauma, understand. Um, okay, that was I think that was it. I'm sorry. If I did not read your comment, I'm so sorry. There's a lot going on and I am really trying to move on to the next prompt. Um I haven't heard the new theme song for the G3 Monster High show. Is it the same iconic one or is it something else? It's something else and it definitely is not as iconic. I was rooting for the Toralei in G3 in the G3 movie. I was too, and I actually did like G3 Toralei. Um Case Walker plays Deuce. I think he's a boring white boy. I think Heath was better than the boy who played Deuce. I actually agree with you. I could see the dude who played Heath. I could see him playing Deuce actually. Um, for the body diversity G1 lacks, it has a lot of style G3 doesn't have. That style still, but I wish they'd find a workaround to make the outfits compatible with each other. I absolutely agree with that. Maybe like stretchier fabric, but sometimes on the skinnier girls that won't look very good. 17 million. Um, Yeah, each gen has charm or lack thereof. You good, boo. The live chat is hectic. Yes, it is. Not being able to swap their outfits is annoying as fuck. Especially when it comes to a big, thick girly that doesn't have many clothing options, just like worldwide. I don't even think I can really get rainbow high clothes to fit on Abby because, like, I'm gonna just use her for example. Like her thighs, Abby's thighs are thicker than this, so like, I need to comb her hair out, but I'm starting to fall in love with her. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard for me to. I don't know why I don't like her. Like, I'm really trying to get into her. Maybe if she was a ghost instead of a fairy, I would like her more. She's not very convincing as a fairy. Even with the wings on, I just don't get fairy from her. I definitely get more of like a ghost aesthetic, but I think just having pale white hair with like these blue highlights here and there, it's just not enough for me. The face is really good, but and I really love the body. That's kind of what's saving it for me, but like the hair is just very boring to me. I'm sorry. That is so off topic, but you get the point. Uh, um, Live chat is bumping tonight. I did a G1 Abby hair swap and just to see how it would look, and I liked it. I did it too. The neck isn't right for me. Do you have a comfort doll? Right now, it is her. It is her. It is Paris Hilton. Sometimes I play with Paris Hilton and pretend like she's Lady Gaga from the Joanne era. If you get it, you get it. A majority of Rainbow High dolls are comfort dolls for me, but Claude, G3 Claude is a comfort doll. Like every time I see Claude, I want to buy him. Like when I see him for $24.99, I just like my first instinct is to just add him to my cart, even though I already have three. And one of them has like the perfect Claude face. Eyes look beautiful and adjacent. Fangs are not wonky at all. Like his face is literally beautiful. It is perfect. But I still want another Claude. Like some to customize, some to just keep in the outfit that he wears in the box. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop talking. And honestly, I like my repo dolls. They're up there. You can't really see them. Maybe I'll like bring them down. Or maybe I don't know. I may show y'all in a little minute. But they look so good. And right now they are bringing me so much fucking comfort and joy. I love them. But sorry. How would you feel about body diverse breast? Y'all, we are getting so off topic. I would love them. I would absolutely love them. Messy Girls comes out as what? Trans, but it's just clickbait. I have Lola. I need to get more costume ball dolls. I like Demi Batista. I'm still in the middle of doing all my Shadow Hat dolls here because I'm lazy and I have like 6 to wash and restyle. Damn, girl, G3 Claw is the best. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next prompt because it's already been an hour. Whew, child. Okay, now, second prompt, and this will move a little bit quicker. I gotta keep it short, y'all. We cannot be here all night. Should men who cross-dress be allowed into women's restroom? There were 48 votes. A majority of people voted no. 96% of the 48 people voted no. 4% voted yes. I believe only 1 or 2 people voted yes, and the rest voted no, obviously. So let's talk about this. Should men who cross-dress be allowed into women's restrooms? Go ahead and comment how you feel about this, by the way. Why, for a man who cross-dresses, why do, let's start off with this. Why do men who cross-dress feel the need to go into the women's restroom anyway? Is it because in the men's restroom they don't feel safe? Why don't men who cross-dress feel safe going into the men's restroom? Is it because it's dirty? Is it because they feel like it is a threatening place? So if that's the case, instead of sitting here saying like, oh well, maybe we should let men who identify or want to cross dress, maybe we should let them go into the women's restroom, um maybe we should let them go in there because the men's restroom is a threatening place, they could get harmed. Why don't we try to make the male bathrooms less harmful? Why don't we try to teach men how to be more tolerant of other men who choose to dress a certain way or dress differently? And this is one of those things where like, why are we getting why are we blaming women on a men's issue? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why do women do you see where I'm going? Why is their health, not their health, sorry. Why is their safety, their privacy, why is that why does that have to be jeopardized for a man who just chooses to either be himself or to be a creep? You see what I'm saying? Because let's be real, nowadays, because men who cross dress can get away with that, there are men who cross dress just so they could be a fucking creep and look at other women when they're in the bathroom. Um, my solution to that problem is, why don't we just work on making male bathrooms less threatening? Because why do they want to go in the women's bathroom in the first place? So like they can feel included. Um, why do you need sorry, let me get my shit together. Why do you feel the need to be included when it come when you just need to take a piss or when you just need to shit? You see what I'm saying? Hey Maya, hey baby doll princess. Um, I don't know. Why 18 million? Um, like why is that such a big deal? If you just need to piss, if you just need to shit, if you just need to powder your nose, why do you feel like you need to be included with a certain sex or gender to be able to do that? Do you see what I'm saying? However, I just want to say this, and I understand that this is not the case for like everyone. So there would be times where like I, as a gay man, I would be like around a bunch of girls, like I would have a lot of girlfriends. And I'm not gonna lie, whenever they would go into the girls' bathroom and like I couldn't go, obviously, it would make me feel some type of way because I did feel excluded. Not because I wanted to like be a girl and da da da, just because like I wanted to go in a girl's bathroom, like hang with my fucking friends. So sometimes they would just be like, there's no one in here, like just come on and come in. I would feel uncomfortable, but like, why should I feel uncomfortable? Like, these are my friends and they're saying I could come into the girls' bathroom. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's tricky because like you like, where do we draw the line? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I obviously wasn't doing it to be creepy, but like a random girl just walking in there so she could pee, like she doesn't know that. You see what I'm saying? For all she knows, I could be a creep, and I'm lying to all of these other girls just so I can watch women piss, which it was obvious that that wasn't the case because everybody in my high school knew me, like not like super duper well, but like they knew I wasn't on that creepy shit. Like they knew I was gay as fuck. So women were like comfortable with me doing it, but in a public space when you're a grown up, do you see what I mean? So it can get a bit tricky because um I feel like the bathroom I feel like it shouldn't have to separate you from your friends. But when it comes to like that whole gender thing, it's just like I completely understand a woman not wanting a whole ass man to be in the bathroom while she is pissing. So out of respect, like I don't want to go in there. But like if it's just like, me and my friends, we just in a girl's bathroom, trying to, hit the pen real quick, get the fuck out, or take some edibles because we would be doing that shit. Um, it's a lot less, it's harmless. Do you see what I'm saying? Like it's very much harmless, but But yeah, so that's just my piece on it. That's my take. I'm gonna go ahead and read y'all comments to see how y'all feel about that. I'm not gonna read every single one, just know, but I'm going to try to read a majority of them. Um, when I was little, though, I wasn't allowed into the men's bathroom by myself, so my mom and grandma would walk me into the women's bathroom. Oh yeah, and also vice versa. But also I get how it would be dangerous for trans women to use um men's bathrooms. Yes, absolutely. It's honestly more scary for a man to be in the women's bathroom because, based on a general sense, there's a lot of crimes committed from such. Understandable. Oh, PK, I think that's completely fine because you're just a kid. Yes, I feel like being a kid is definitely an exception. Understandable. There can be crazy bitches out there with who will falsely accuse men of raping them or going into the bathroom, which makes the women's bathroom equally as dangerous as the men's bathroom. I see what you're saying, but I wouldn't say equally as dangerous because one is a bit more like, bitch, I'm tattletelling on you. The other one is a bit more of a physical altercation, but sorry. If this was high school, then I have no right to say because I be laughing and playing with my girlfriends in the girls' bathroom all the time. Yes, exactly, exactly. Like I would be on that shit too. That's true. Sometimes women lie just for the fun of it. Yeah, just because they know they can get away with it. You're absolutely right. Um, sorry. I'm 4'11". I don't want men in the ladies' restroom. No, they should not. Oh, I thought I was paused. Sorry. No, they should not. They still are men regardless of what they're wearing. They're not transgender. I can see the fear and safety in that regard. I recommend more third bathroom options, but yeah, no. And I understand that. I think the way to truly solve this is if we just make like a third bathroom. Um I think we can make a third bathroom. Even if it was just like there has to be at least one gender neutral bathroom in like every public building. You see what I mean? Like that's understandable. Maybe not necessarily like in like restaurants and stuff like that, but um like in school buildings and hospitals, just places that are a lot more public and like government funded. You see what I mean? Fast food restaurants, that's understandable, but like privately owned businesses, that doesn't always have to be the case. Um, or at least just have like a bathroom, like a single person bathroom, or at least two single person bath. You see what I'm saying? That way motherfuckers can like lock the door when they piss. Um, that to me makes sense. If I saw a man in the women's bathroom, I'm running. You're funny. I need my glasses. 19 million. We almost at 20 million, y'all. Period. Period. If I saw, oh, I read that. Some men cross dress just to be creeps. Exactly. Just go to a gender neutral bathroom. The only thing about that is there's not as many gender neutral bathrooms as you would think. Exactly. It's not transphobia to what? It's not transphobia not to want a 6 foot person in the bathroom. Well, I mean, it's some women who I braided this wrong. It's some women who's 6 feet tall. Like, let's be it's some tall ass women. Don't get it twisted. Um, who actually cares? People are not looking at them. Everyone is in the bathroom for the same reasons. No one gives a fuck how you look. I think cross-dressing men should go into the male's bathroom. So when it comes to that though, the reason why, like, I get what you're saying, like nobody cares about how you look, but the way how men think, Not every single, ooh, blurry. Not every single man is like transphobic as fuck, but there are a few men out there who are, and they feel like, you know, you a whole ass man, but you walking in here with heels and a wig on, and you standing at a fucking urinal. You deserve to get your ass beat. There are still men out there who very much believe that, and it is very scary. So I believe with this new generation, we should be teaching kids to be more tolerant of LGBTQ plus, not like grooming them to be gay. And a lot of the ways how they go about it in the school systems and how they're teaching it to them, I feel like is very much groomy. Not necessarily teaching them to be tolerant, but like, well, you know, you may be straight, you may like the opposite sex, but if you wanted to like the same sex, it'd be okay. If you wanted to like the same sex, but you should definitely try it. You know, there's nothing wrong with trying it. And I mean, like, there's not. But like, is that something that we should be telling elementary schoolers? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you could tell motherfuckers that in high school when they have developed sexual feelings. Like, you know, if you want to fuck a dude, that's okay. If you want to fuck a girl, that's okay. Nobody should judge you. But like, tell them that in high school, and also make sure that these kids have sexual education. I feel like every high school should be required at least a sexual education class and a home ec. No, not home ec. Driver's ed. We need to get driver's ed back into high schools and school systems. I don't know why we stopped doing that, but like, that would help so many kids, and it would just set a lot of people up to know how to drive. We need more drivers ed because a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to fucking drive. I don't even know how to drive, but I know it's motherfuckers that don't know how to drive. Like, motherfuckers who be believing that they can like turn in a certain lanes, but they see like 50 cars coming, but they want to try and beat a car. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this turn, I'm gonna beat this car. No, motherfucker, now you just got into a car wreck because you dumb as hell. You should have either went another way or you should have just waited. But don't let your fucking impatience cause you to get your fucking car fucked up. Like, I don't know. People are very impatient on the road and very inconsiderate, but that's like the main two things that you cannot be. You have to be paying attention to every car, and you have to be fucking considerate. This is something that I see happen with my mom a lot that like pisses me off. If we on a fucking highway and I am trying to like switch into the other lane, because like I just got into the hallway. I just got into the highway, and I'm trying to switch over to this lane, but you're blocking me and you're not giving me the space to switch over to the other lane. But this lane is about to end, and I'm finna be driving on a fucking curve, and I'm finna drive into these fucking trees and these bushes. Why the fuck are you not letting me get over into this fucking lane? You either speed up or you slow the fuck down so I can merge, okay? Let me fucking merge. Stop trying to like block me from like merging into this lane, because if I end up staying in this fucking lane that's about to end and I crash my car, bitch, I'm going to shoot you. So like, let me fucking, bitch, I look like ghetto Goldilocks. No, we ain't doing that. That ain't cute. That ain't cute. Sorry. I just did all of that for no reason. Um, sorry. On that topic, if they care about the boys, then make a budget line with a pet and one clothing and food accessory. Huh? Um, Not gonna lie, I hate bathrooms being a hangout spot because it's so unsanitary. It really is. Um, it's just cross-dressing. They're not an actual woman. I agree that men's bathroom can be threatening to them if they go into a restroom and cross-dress. Um, yes, it can. Okay, sorry, I am finna skip a few comments so I can get to the end of this so we can like go ahead and move on to the next prompt. Okay, I saw the polls now. Awesome. Bricks, Angel November, hey love. Bricks can't use the women's restroom. I'm so sorry. What? Who the fuck is Bricks? Hi y'all. Hi the Gotcha fam. I've seen clips of teachers on TikTok talking about non-binary and the kids being like, "That's me. I want to be both boy and girls," and like they're little kids. Yes, that's grooming. That's literally what grooming is. How is everyone? Uh, yeah, I grew up with a lot of females. As a little boy, I rarely had an older male figure. Sorry, an older male figure to be on standby. Okay, I remember thinking that the tampon and pad dispensers were somehow candy. That's fucking funny. It makes sense because they do look like candy dispensers. Um, Sorry. Two different lanes, love. I'm doing great. That be them Prius drivers. What are we talking about today? A lot. Not Ghetto Goldilocks. Messy off topic, but best Cartoon Network show for your youth. I like Steven Universe. Steven Universe was very emotional. It talked about dealing with trauma and, loss and tolerance of LGBT. We at 21 million, y'all, period. Bricks are trans girls who don't pass. Got you. Okay, so let me reread your comment to understand the text. Oh, okay. Can't use the women's restroom. I'm so sorry. I never knew that they were called bricks. That's interesting. BRB, maybe schools, hospitals, and libraries. Yes. Installing third bathroom options all around the world. That's a lot of renovating two buildings. It is, not gonna lie. Or like newer buildings that they're building, that could just be a requirement, or when you're updating a building, you can try and do that. You should make more posts and lives. This is interesting. Okay, I absolutely will. Sorry. That meat finally came out. Yes, men will literally attack trans women just because they are vulnerable. That's very true as well. That's true. Oh, okay. I already read that. So, yeah. My sister loves that show. Shit, I do too. So, okay. So, a majority of y'all do believe that men who cross-dress or bricks, as somebody said, should not be allowed into women's restrooms. So, next prompt, should women get to determine who can or cannot come into the women's bathroom? There were 46 votes. A majority voted yes. Uh, the minority voted no. So there were 78% votes for yes, 22% no. So there were still a few people who voted no, as in women should not get to determine who can come into the women's bathroom. Now, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about why do y'all think that women don't get to determine who can come into the women's restroom? That's funny to me. I'm not gonna lie. That was probably the only prompt that I expected for uh everyone to kind of vote yes on. I don't know. Like, I don't know. No, I do know. I think women do get to determine who is able to come into their restroom. Like, how do you get I don't know. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if a woman says like, "Oh yeah, this person can come into the bathroom," then like, absolutely. But how are you a whole man and you get to tell like, "Oh yeah, you can go." You see what I mean? Like, I don't understand that. So that I genuinely do want y'all to comment on. I definitely need a different um perspective or point of view on that, because can you please make a review on one of the Off-White Monster High girls? You can buy me one and I'll make a review on it. Shit. Go ahead and donate $150 in a super chat. If you do that, then yes, I will. Um, Also, which one is your fave out of the four we have seen? I like the Franken Monster one because I like her dress, even though my friend hates it. I love her dress because it gives Victorian camp. I am very much into the Victorian campy aesthetic, kind of like, Melanie Martinez and the K through 12 era. I'm really into that. It reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland. It reminds me of like a fairy tale type of aesthetic. I really, really like it. So yeah, I like her. And I like her shoes. They're like red boots. I did not know that. Um, I like the gargoyle because I love the wings. I watched Claudina Nines live, and he showed how her hair looks underneath the hat. I think her hair is absolutely stunning. I love the red and black. I just hate how her hair is straight. They could have at least given her wavy hair, like, they were just really, really lazy with that. But I love the gargoyle's outfit. So maybe she's my favorite. I don't know. I think the gargoyle is actually my favorite. If I got anyone, it would probably be her. But I do like the Franken Monster one. Now I know all of the rage is about the girl that has a skeleton skull, the transparent face. I think she's really cool. I would get her just for the face alone, but I hate how she has two different eyelashes. That's weird to me. To me, that will never be like a purposeful thing. That will always just register in my brain as like, that's wonky. I don't know if I really want that. But I do want to see what the skull looks like in person. I love the length of the hair, but I hate the green in the hair. Um, I love the dress. It's giving Kardashian. Yeah. So I want those three. I talk too damn much. The one that I hate the most is the one that I did not mention at all. The fucking fish one. I think she's ugly as fuck. I love the dress. Don't get me wrong. I love the dress and I love the red glove. However, the face, the hair, mm-mm. Uh, Claudina got men on Grinder to buy her some off-white dolls. You should try to do that. I'm not gonna lie, shit. If I was in Vegas, I would definitely take a page from Claudina's book, 22 million. I would definitely take a page from that book and I would do some shit like that. That is insane. But I'm living for that, yes. You're kind of giving RuPaul vibes. Thank you. RuPaul is a cross-dressing legend, so yas, child. I'll shut up. Since you mentioned Melanie the other day, I decided because I cannot support her no more because of her allegations, because they're probably true. Are you talking about the allegations with Timothy Heller? Timothy came out and said that those were lies like a long time ago. Melanie, she ain't nothing bad. She ain't no bad news. Melanie is cool. She ain't raped nobody. She ain't touched nobody. She is not that type of girl. Timothy Heller is a liar. Um, don't believe that shit. I feel like pretty much yes. But wherever the bathroom is, like a school or office or something, an authoritative figure should enforce that rule instead of just a regular woman, in my opinion. Why do you feel that way? Like, why couldn't a regular woman be able to say, like, you can't come into like this bathroom? Girl power from a fellow gay. I just want to know how you feel on that, Dolly Chic. Yeah, the Frankenstein is one of my fave per. Um, Yes, they should determine, like, duh, this is their space. Exactly. Like, bitch, you want up in our club. Oh, you want up in our club, you gotta pass the vibe check. I understand that. Y'all know, I can't be reading y'all sentences half the time. I'm so, like, it's literally called the women's restroom. Like, come on, common sense. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with that comment more than any other comment. I mean, they are women, so yes, it depends. Brad Spectral, why do you feel like it depends? I'll be the odd man out. No. Okay, Georgia, why do you feel so? I'm starting to understand um why there was that percentage of people who voted no. But I really want to know how y'all feel. I really want to know how y'all feel. Wait, Timothy admitted it. Yes, the rock star hair from the fish is so cute. I don't know why people don't like her, because I don't like that her hair is orange but her skin is green. That's like the ugliest color combination, and it's like mint green. That's the ugliest color combination imaginable. I don't know why they did that. It makes me want to vomit. The Timothy apology was faked, pretty sure. What do you mean by faked? Uh, Spill LOL. Is this true? Claudine and I put in that Claudussy. You're funny. Too good use element. I mean, that's what she said. Not gonna lie, it was sus how Timothy would dress up as her abuser. Click, click, click. Yeah, that was kind of strange. Yeah, Claudina made a live saying that men on Grinder queued at the store and bought the dolls for him. He got all four. Yes, Claudina is smart. You gotta give her fucking props. We need a girls and gays lounge where we get together and talk shit. I absolutely agree with that. I think Melanie, I think a Melanie Stan made it. That's interesting. Can someone please super chat Messy $150 so he can review one of the off-white dolls, please? Okay, moving on to the next prompt. Okay, no, before I move on, I do want someone to explain. Ali, you're asking for too much. I do want someone to explain why you feel like women or anyone other than a woman uh should be able to tell people who can or cannot come into the women's restroom. That's what got me a bit like because I don't, how can you be a man and be like, oh yeah, you can come into the women's restroom? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Y'all gotta tell me how y'all feel about that. But while y'all are typing, I am gonna go ahead and move on to the next prompt. Cause we have a few. I'm pretty sure we only did 3 and there was at least 6. The next prompt is, should non-binary be considered trans? A majority voted no. 85% voted no. 15% voted yes. There were 54 votes total. Now, y'all already know how I feel about this. No, it should not be considered trans because explaining what I explained in the last live really quick, I don't understand how non-binary equals trans when the term non-binary, if binary is referring to sex and gender, the non part means that you have none. You have no sex or gender. Therefore, you cannot transition to anything. You have not transitioned to anything. Just because you take the whole gender thing away does not mean that you actually transition your gender if you don't have one. So therefore, you are not transgender. Period, point blank. I tried to read this quote in my last live, and I feel like I did not explain it well. I'm going to try and read it again and see if I can make it make sense. If sex is a binary and you are neither, then you are not trans. Is that what that says? Yes. I'm going to read it again. If sex is a binary, right? Non binary, meaning you don't have sex, but you are neither sex, you are not trans because you didn't transition to anything. Saying that you are trans would refer to that you are transitioning your sex, you are transitioning your gender, you are transitioning your binary. You can't transition into anything that like technically does not exist, or do you see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how else to really explain it other than you can't transition into thin air and just be like, oh, like I transitioned into nothing. I don't know. I don't know. I think non-binary is just non-binary, but that does not make you trans. Also, you don't, just because you're non-binary does not mean that it doesn't, you don't face the same issues as trans people. And for you to even like put yourself in the same category and say that you have the same struggle as them, I think that's extremely um inconsiderate. I feel like it's rude. I don't know. I feel like it's rude. Like, how dare you sit here and say, like, oh, yeah, like, we are the same. We are not the same at all. You don't go through what I go through. You don't go through the same gender dysphoria as I do. 9 times out of 10, you only chose it so you can have an excuse to, like, dress however the fuck you want. 23 million. It's another white bitch running in my yard. Uh, But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read your comments. No, it should be its own thing. A non binary person is against the binary. A trans person acknowledges the binary. Sure, shared experiences with no aligning with their birth sex, but they are different. I agree with that. As I said earlier, they are two completely different things, but they kind of are similar. They just have more differences than a likeness in them. I agree. They do have similarities, however, that does not make them the same. Um, no, cause how are they transitioning if they don't have a gender? Exactly. Um, I just feel like there's a lot of different intentions with judgment. So having an authoritative figure decided makes more sense. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. A non-binary will never go through what I go through with the hormones, the surgeries, the legal changes. Okay, Angel November, not to like put you on blast, but like, are you trans? If you are, if you feel comfortable, you know, like if you want to like give us like a little tidbit on your story, feel free. I do want to make this an open space for the trans community to comment and, you know, introduce yourself, tell us how you feel. This is a trans accepting space, regardless of what people want to say or believe. Um, but yeah, tell me what's going on, girly. But yeah, like you said, a non-binary person will not go through that. And I don't understand how it makes sense. You say that trans is non-binary, but then you'll say like I am a trans non-binary. How are you a like how does that make sense? How are you I don't how are you a trans non-binary? That's like saying, okay, I'm a trans man, which means that you were born a female but you transitioned into a man, right? Because you transitioned into a man. But like saying you're how do you transition into being non that's not something that you transition into. It's men who transition into women don't 9 times out of 10, men who transition into women are not out here with a full grown beard, shaved hair, uh big oversized t-shirts, basically dressing masculine. Men who transition into female are not out here dressing masculine. Or wait, what did I say? Yeah. Females who transition into men are not out here dressing feminine. That's like one of the main points of transitioning into the opposite sex. So how are you a man transitioning into non-binary? Like what does that mean? What does that consist of? You don't transition into anything just because you change your pronoun. Oh, so because I'm a man and I decide to go by she, that automatically makes me trans? That doesn't make sense. But I'm still out here dressing like a whole man. You see what I mean? I'm out here dressing like a whole man, but I say that my pronouns are she, her. Does that automatically give me the right to walk into a women's restroom because I say that I'm a trans man? Or I say that I'm a trans female just because I changed my pronouns, but I'm still out here dressing like a whole man? That's kind of where like that border is when we talk about like gender identity and stuff like that. That's why I feel like you can't just sit here and let anybody identify as anything, because then you have problems like that where motherfuckers will simply just say, "Oh, I transition into this," but all they do is change their pronoun just so they feel like they can go into these spaces just for the hell of it. You see what I'm saying? Not really regarding anybody's concern of safety or safety and what else? Comfortability in any way of the story. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why that whole non-binary thing like really it gets on my fucking nerves, because to me it's dumb. Um, sorry, I know y'all been commenting a lot. Uh, I met someone who went by he, she, them. What does that even mean? I think it means they're confused. Ugh, sorry. There's a YouTuber, and I'm pretty sure they mean this like as a joke, and like he introduces himself and he's like, "Oh, I'm such and such and such," and I go by he, she, they, them, and theirs. And I'm like, what? What? It's obviously a man, a gay black man, but like, what? I still watch him regardless. I think his content is interesting, but like he, she, they, them, and they, okay. Um, I hope that's a joke, and every time he says it, I just take it as that because like, babe, for real. Oh, like I said, gay men and trans women share very identical experiences and discrimination, both growing up as feminine gay boys. Just because we share a same experience doesn't make a gay man a trans woman. I absolutely agree with that. I respect everyone with who they want to be, but I find it a slap in the face when a man says they're the same as me. You know, I absolutely agree with that as well. That's ooh, hair in my mouth. I feel like the hair is like gravitating towards my mouth. That's weird. That's why I agree that non-binary is under the trans umbrella. Non-binary is under the trans umbrella, but they are not the same. People often interpret that into them being the same thing. I don't even think it's really under the trans umbrella, to be honest. I think non-binary is just its own standalone thing, but go off Dolly Chic. I don't know. Hey girly, yes, I'm trans. I've been transitioning for a while now and I am currently on HRT. Okay, period. Trans queen, go off. Um, I'm sorry, not to like, make you uncomfortable or nothing. I just I just like that. I like, different people being able to like come into this space and feeling free to just like speak out. Like that makes me happy knowing that like I'm opening up this space to like a wider different people, even non-binary. If you want to comment, feel free. We will have some things to talk about, but I'm definitely not limiting the space to where you feel like you can't talk. I absolutely want you to feel like you can and you are comfortable to say whatever you want to say. 24 million. Um, sorry. That would be like saying that gay men are a category of trans women just because we experience the same struggles as little feminine girls, like facing discrimination and judgment as young boys. I understand what you mean by that. Just because we are gay men does not mean we are in the same category as trans women. That is a bit different because it is possible to be a gay man and not have gender dysphoria. Um, I'm researching the whole male Timothy situation right now. Okay, girl, tell us what you found out. I'm interested. Maybe just my experiences, but every non binary person I've met has been rude. Same, absolutely. Yes, my experience with them as well. Whenever I asked about it, it's because I wanted to be educated and they take everything to heart. It's not a personality trait. Yes, that's my experience with it as well. I said this earlier. They are two completely different things, but they're kind of similar. They just have more differences than a likeness. And I think I read that already, but yes. Um, okay, I think I read that already. Uh, sorry. Okay, this is gonna be the last comment. Wait, hold on. Like I said, gay men and trans women are very identical experience and discrimination. Oh, okay. Just because we share an experience doesn't make a gay man a trans woman. I absolutely agree. I love you, Messy, and I do find your channel a very comfortable space. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you, Angel November. Period. Thank you, Queen. In one of the Melanie tweets, she said she never said no to what we chose to do together, which is meaning Timothy was silent, I think. We gotta talk about that a little bit more later, child. Maybe after we get done reading all of these. Maybe I'll do another live on it, cause yeah, I don't know. Okay, this is interesting. Should the LGB be separated from the TQ plus? I also want to say this. I did not make up these prompts by myself. These were from the Jubilee debates. I just wanted to see how like y'all felt about the questions in particular. I just felt like I needed to say that. Oh my god. Ah. Should the LBG fuck be separated from the TQ plus? That being LGBTQ plus. So a majority voted no. Um, 63% of people voted no. 38% of people voted yes. There were 56 votes in total. So this was almost, well, not really almost a tie. But there was a bit more of a uh I don't know how to say it, but it seems like this almost came to like a differentiation in people and how they feel. So a majority of people feel like the LGB should not be separated from the TQ plus. Let's talk about that. I'm going to say how I feel. In some cases, I understand why people say that they should be separated. But I feel like the reason why they're saying that is because most of the time, gay men, and this is because of the politics now, like the politics as of today, gay men have a different outlook, or they feel very differently about like the whole trans movement compared to trans people when it comes to like non-binary and letting children transition and all of these other things. That is why a majority of, like I said, like mainly like gay men or gay women feel like it needs to be separated. And I understand that, but I think just because you know that they are, just because we feel different doesn't mean that we should be separated, only because we all we all face similar struggles. We all kind of started from the same place. We all have similar stories on kind of finding out how we are or how we became to be who we are. You know what I'm trying to say. Um we share a lot of things in common. And in most cases we are fighting the same fight. I think we should not so we let me get some water, child. I don't know why I can't talk. It maybe because I'm a little nervous to talk about this, but mm, I don't think it should be separated. I understand why people say that, but are we the same? No. But we do share a lot of common experiences. We relate to each other more than we relate to anybody else. Even when it comes to just like the black community, um, I feel like there are a majority of black people who relate more with other, well, out gay men, you know, not like closeted gay men, but there is a majority of like black people who probably find more in common with other gay people rather than they do with like the black community, just because, you know, the black community is so homophobic. Um, so yeah, but even like besides that, I just don't think that they should be separated. I do think that we can have separate issues. I do think that we have like, you know, separate opinions, but we all fight together. You know, we like brothers and sisters. You know, and just because we have different struggles and issues does not mean that we cannot band together to help save each other. Um Sorry, let me read some of y'all comments because I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about at this point. The plus needs to be its own community. No name, no label, perfect for the non-binary crowd. You're funny. Equinoxy said, I agree. What does the plus actually represent? I'm confused. Is it just non-binary? If that's the case, I think remove the LGBTQ from the plus. Y'all, I think that is a very interesting answer. So I don't know if anyone actually said it, but the plus represents, so, you know, they kept adding more letters into it. That's why, you know, black people for the most part call us the alphabet people. I think the whole entire thing, not the whole entire thing, I feel like the LGBTQ thing is like pi now. So, you know, like pi is almost like an infinite number, but people will just sum it up by saying like 3.16. Same thing with like LGBTQ. People will sum it up by saying LGBT or LGBTQ or LGBTQ plus. But the plus is like LGBTQIATROBY GBYON, all the letters of the alphabet. So LGBTQI intersex, asexual. I know there's the D in there for demi boy. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, that's basically what that is. Uh, which to me, in my opinion, I feel like that's unnecessary. It's very Why do you want your personality to be a sexuality so bad? That's what that's giving, if anything. Now the QIA part, I get it. Queer is just an umbrella. I intersex, there are people who are intersex, but I don't get how that's a sexuality. Like, I is not a fucking sexuality. So how they're not even trans. Like, they're born that way. Like, it's more of a medical condition rather than a sexual identity. So how does that fit into like the gay spectrum? But whatever. And then A is asexual, meaning that you have no feelings or sexual attraction at all to men or women, to any living specimen. Um, to me that makes sense. However, everything else after that makes no fucking sense at all. Like, what the fuck is the demi boy? But yes, for the outside straight world to better get us, we need to distinct that LGBT is sexual attraction and TQ plus is gender expression. No, because we have shared similar struggles and united we stand strong. Now that PK I completely agree with, and I actually want to pin that because that is the main reason why people feel like we should be separated, because people believe like LGB is more about sexual attraction, which it is. TQ plus is a bit more about gender expression, which it is. But I will say this. Most cases, 26 million, y'all, I'm getting tired. Like, this is exhausting. Um, in most cases, when it comes to the LGB, they do often express their gender traits very different from the norm. So I understand how that would fit in with the TQ plus, you know, about abnormal abnormal gender expression. So that's the only reason I feel like, you know, they should be together. Oh, some people have said that the Q stands for questioning. You're right. Ooh, sorry, I think queer is just an opening thing. Got you. So like queer is opening to dating both males, both females and what? Both females and girls? Both males and females. Okay. Because isn't that just bi, or do you mean they identify as both girl and guy? No, queer is basically saying like I'm into being gay. Queer used to just be an umbrella term for anything that was gay, like you fucking queer. But now it's basically questioning. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on pansexual. Oh, I forgot. That's also in that. Like a lot of its facts make sense, but does gender not come into play with that to determine if you're just gay or bi? I don't fucking know. Um, Pansexuality to me is like bisexuality. You see what I mean? But I also understand, you know, you saying I'm into males, I'm into females, but I am not into people who transition from one into another, which is completely fine. If that's your preference, that's your preference. But that's why I understand why, you know, pansexual is there. Just for people saying, like, yes, I will fuck men and women and anybody who has transition or in between or anything like that. So Pansexual, I just explained it. Basically, people who are open to fucking men, women, and people who have transitioned into men and women, opposed to bisexual people who feel like they only want to fuck people who were born male and still identify as male, or born female, still identify as female, but not people who have transitioned. Name a country for an edit. Uh, Afghanistan. Wait, you're coming out. I ain't doing shit. Oh, right. The thumb. No, I'm not. No. Okay, thank you for explaining. Uh, Georgia, not you saying what I said. You funny. Um, what about the bi community? That's what B stands for. LGB, bisexual. Um, the plus is some crazy shit. Like some bitch on TikTok going by bunny bun self pronouns. What the fuck is that? Another one was going by pump pumpkin self. I thought it was pump self. Pronouns. This why conservatives makes fun of us. This is also why there are liberals who are now anti-liberal because of shit like that. To be honest, I don't want to be associated with the QIA people. Understandable. Um, what does queer mean? Nobody knows. Uh, okay. I think it's just gay people instead of gay or lesbian. Y'all are wearing me out. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of got something going on in my chest right now, so like pray for me. But when I'm stuffier, it's hard to breathe, and it's hard for like I don't know if it's my lungs or whatever to like obtain oxygen. So I feel like I keep running out of breath. I need to stop smoking. That's what that is. But oh, I hate being stuffy. It feels life threatening. But I'm good, y'all. I'm good. But I'm finna, y'all. I hate the word queer. They used to pick on me with that word back in the day. I understand claiming a word like black people claim the N word, but for me, it's a no. Understandable. Well, let me tell you, babe, a lot of these bisexual men love the dolls. Let's not get into Zers herself. P per what the fuck is that? I don't know. Something called neo pronouns. I think that's fucking stupid. Yes, I know those ones. I know those ones, but I'm talking about the plus, asexual, pansexual, and whatever else there is. No, for real, I hate neo pronouns. I do too. Not even gonna lie to you. But okay, let me go ahead and move on to the next prompt so we can go ahead and get this shit over with. I just told y'all I'm tired. Okay, this is the last one. And then we're going to have time for free discussion. Now, this one did get the most votes, which I think was interesting. Are you trans or non-binary? This was just kind of seeing what my audience was. A majority voted no. 87% of people voted no. 13% of people voted yes. There were 69 votes total. So, am I trans or non binary? Like I said at the beginning of the video, no, I am not. I am a male. I identify as male. I'm just gay as fuck. And I like to dress up. I like to wear wigs, nails, and makeup, and I like to suck cock. But that's pretty much it. Um, I'm a gay guy that looks stereotypical straight and has straight vibes. I don't like associate with the community even though I'm in it. Is this wrong? Oh, we can talk about this actually. I'm not proud or ashamed of my sexuality. I feel like that's still the case with a lot of gay men and women, so we can actually talk about that for a second. Um, do I think it's wrong? I'm not going to say it's wrong, but I will say that do I think it's healthy? Not really. I feel like no matter what you are, no matter who you are, as long as it does not harm or threaten anyone else in any sort of type of way, I think you should absolutely love who you are. No matter what. Love your queerness, love your identity, love your sexuality. Those are the same thing. Love your gender, love your race, love your orientation, love your body type, love yourself. Um, in every way. I don't think that you should be ashamed. And you said like you're not ashamed, but I think however you were born, you should be proud of it. You know what Gaga say? You were born this way, so I feel like you should be proud of it. Do you have to interact with everyone, um, or even a majority of people who share the same? Do you have to interact with the LGBT community all the time? No. I do think some interaction with them is a bit healthy just so you can kind of be around like-minded people from time to time. Yes, you can, they're not the only like-minded individuals you can be around. You know, maybe you like watching Pokemon Go, or Yu-Gi-Oh or something like that, and you hang around people who watch the same thing. You know, those are like-minded people. But people who share similar experiences as you do, being a gay or a queer or, sorry, PK, you don't like queer, but a gay man or a gay woman. I absolutely think that you should. Now, I understand that a majority of the gay community can be very messy. Um, a majority of the gay community can be very insecure, and it comes off in a lot of different ways, like them being rude as fuck, them being shady and petty as fuck, them being like passive aggressive, them just being like very standoffish. I've met a few gays who I kind of tried to be cool with, and they just came off like very, very standoffish. And I'm like, oh, okay, girly. But I'm just trying to be cool. You know, we sisters, just trying to key. But you wanna be all up in your ego or whatever the fuck. So you be you, I be me. Um, so yeah, there is that, but uh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I went on a whole ass tangent. The neo pronouns just make no sense. A lot of these people are just looking to be disappointed in public. You're right. My pronouns are forever messy girl. Period, Michaela. No, I'm a gay 29-year-old man. I sometimes exhibit very feminine behavior, but that doesn't change my gender. Period, point blank. Quit smoking or I'll come to your house and stop you myself. I wish it was that easy. Girl, I'd be stressed. My porns, my pronouns, sorry, I cannot read, are ex Kenna Dusty and Ender. You're funny as hell. I really wish there was a way I could like comments. I will fly to Ohio because I def can do that. Girl, that's expensive as hell. Or express myself in a feminine fashion, I should have said. Yeah, I understand you, PK. Um, for me, dating as a gay man is so difficult. I am not attracted to feminine guys. So, I'm going to stand up for that one because I'm the same way. But that's all I can find. It'd be like, sometimes it'd be like femme bottoms hitting me up. And I'm like, sometimes my grinder profile pic, maybe it is a little masculine, but I don't know. I just be like, baby boo, I'm probably gayer than you. You trying to get me to do what we finna do? Bump coochie, baby girl, babe, ma'am, sis, non-hetero. We can't do all that. Um, might accept the fact that I'm going to be single for many more years to come. No, that's not the truth. You'll find somebody eventually. It takes time, but there are a lot more gay men and women out there than you would think. A lot of gay men are closeted as fucks, even still. A lot of gay men are closeted, but a lot more gay men are coming out and expressing themselves. There's even straight men willing to experiment, and they realize, oh, maybe I'm not fully gay, but I'd rather be with a man than a woman, just because I don't know, maybe being with a man is easier. I don't know, but you just gotta find what works for you. 28 million. We got 28 million, y'all. We almost at 30 million. Okay. I don't really have a lot of trans friends, and it's mostly because of my location. But I honestly really wish I did wish I had a sisterhood like really bad. But online spaces matter so much. I understand that. I feel like sisterhood with gay men is very important because we relate to women a lot more than we relate to men. So kind of having like a female confidant helps us a lot. It helped me a lot. Um, it helped me and it hurt me in a few ways because my friends weren't always like the best. I was willing to do so much for them. I was willing to like give them the clothes off of my back and give them whatever I had just so they would like stick beside me because of how much I keep biting my tongue. How much I long to have a female confidant just because it helped me mentally a lot. It helped me be able to mentally identify and feel like I had a safe space, to like just be me. So I do think it's important, but don't let none of these bitches run over you. Don't feel like you have to be oh so desperate for like a female confidant. But I understand what you're saying, Angel. I got the best of both worlds. I can be masculine when I need to. However, when I'm having fun, some femininity oozes out. Understandable. I'm the opposite way. Growing up, I was always very feminine. I did not have a masculine bone in my body. It wasn't until I kind of like graduated and became 18 and 19 and I grew up and I just became like a depressed person. The more I kind of understood struggles in life, I think my struggle made me masculine. So I still come off as very feminine, but my masculine side does come out a lot more often now whenever I'm just like in my mood. I don't know how to really describe it, but I express my masculinity a lot more than I used to. Um like I said, it's just kind of my struggle that brought it out of me. I think part of it is probably because I grew up, it was just me and my mama in my house. So I was feminine because I seen her and I just kind of like copied her mannerisms and she's very feminine. Um but then I grew up, well not well yeah, I grew up there was a period in time of my life where I was growing up and I had a stepdad who was very masculine. Um and there was his son. So it was me, my mom, my stepdad, and then my stepbrother. So while they were masculine, I was very feminine. But then, like where I am now in my life, my house is full of females. So there's my mom, there's my older cousin, and then my two younger cousins. Everybody in this house is a female except me. But for some reason now I am more masculine than ever. So I don't know if maybe for me it's just kind of like a balance thing, even though I'm not a Libra. Um, I don't know what it is, but it's interesting. But I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot. Uh, um, sorry. Hey love, I just got back from Europe and so happy to check in with you again. Hey Sammy, how are you? Messy, you would never top. You missing out. Not the demon emoji. Let's talk. Let's talk for a second. Because I am a queer man, I have thoughts about topping. I've told my friend, my best friend, y'all don't know who he is, but he know who he is. I've told him things and I feel like based on what I told him, you would think that maybe I would want to top, but I think I told y'all this before. Me and him, we don't get along. We don't see eye to eye. We are just not the same person, which is another reason why I feel like I don't know, maybe I am trans, but I know it's a bit different than that. But like me and him, we just do not coincide. We coexist, but we don't coincide. Like I don't know. We just I don't know how to really explain it. It's a disconnect, and maybe it's gender dysphoria is what it is. It's a disconnect between me and him. I have no intention of using him sexually. Yes, I refer to him as a him and her as a her because she's very feminine. She whines and cries and moans like a female. Um, and she's very needy like a female. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I have no intention to use him sexually. I just use him when I need to piss. You know, um, when I'm this is not something that I should be saying on a public live. So I'm going to use code words. If you want to go further into discussion, then we going to have to do like a private live. I'm going to say this. I do not like when I am having intercourse, coitus, as Sheldon would say. I don't like being touched there. It just don't feel right. Like I kind of want to say, get the fuck off. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and I cannot explain why. I don't know why, other than like maybe it's just like just truly just gender dysphoria. But like, I do not like being touched right there. I have people tried to touch right there multiple times. They tried to stroke it. Not me having while I'm trying to say it. Um, Men have tried to stroke it. Maybe they like how it looks. Maybe it's appealing to them. It makes sense. You know, I am dealing with gay men. Um, it's appealing to me too. Like I feel like it looked nice. If I seen it on another man, that I'm saying too much. But I need to shut up. I don't know. So to answer your question, I can't see myself topping because whenever it does come to sex, um, I don't like being a dominant one. I like being submissive. Um, unless you like dominate me and like yell at me to F you, maybe that's something I'd be into. I don't know. But usually when you top, you have to be dominant. I don't want to do that. I want you to be dominant. I want you to whoop my. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I want you to beat my. No, I'm not gonna say that either. Uh, I want you to take control of me, not vice versa. Now, I may be bratty. I may be a bitch because that's how I am with all of my That's how I am with all of my mates, my counterparts. Um, my meetups, my links or whatever. I am bossy, but that's because I want you to like tell me to shut the fuck up. That's because I want you to like you see what I'm saying? Like take control of my bratty ass. That's just me though. I'm just into that. But yeah, I don't know. Cause I'm not gonna lie, getting bent, getting ran through, that shit hurts. Like it hurt, but being done by the right person, it's like it's such a cathartic feeling. It's just like you know, and I like that. To give that to another man though, like me giving that to another man, I don't know if I would get any pleasure from that. I don't know. Um, I don't know. We'll talk about it more later. Um, mm, wait, me and PK are 10 years apart. Damn. Uh, have you had any success on dating apps? Anything serious? Nothing serious at all. Dating app a fucking scam. Dating apps are not dating apps. Dating apps are hookup apps. In my personal opinions. But 30 million, y'all. We reached 30 million. I'm gonna finish my house. I pray. But yeah, that dating shit, yeah, that's a scam. I ain't never heard nothing good about it. Uh, just being fucking for real. Long term wise, no. Second meetup, link up, no. Sometimes will it be good as sex? Yes. Other than that, no. Um, yes, Messy, thank you for the advice. Absolutely. Even though I can't remember what the hell I told you. Um, Not gonna lie, I'm a lesbian. I have no lesbian friends, to be honest. It's a little lonely. And then I go online and don't agree with the community sometimes. So I don't have I had a lesbian friend, but all of the lesbian friends that I've had have always been like also into dick as well. So mainly like they're bi, but they're mainly lesbian, if you know what I mean. Um I have yet to meet like a straight. Well, I've met a straight lesbian, and I've been cool with one, like cordial, but not like friends, like real good friends with one. So I think that would be interesting. I would imagine they are hard to find because for like I don't know, most women who are strictly pussy are like studs, and I feel like studs are very sexual. Like they are not like friendly. Like they don't want to be with a girl just to be friends. Like they definitely want to fuck. I feel like studs are very much like horny. But I don't know. I'm only saying that from what I see like on TV and like what's the stereotypical stud. Like I don't know from personal experience. So um I feel like a grandpa. No, don't, cause my best friend is. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that best friend because I know you're gonna beat my ass. Um, you may be a Libra moon. No, I'm not a Libra moon. I am a Virgo moon, I think, and a Scorpio rising. I don't think I have an ounce of Libra in me. That would be nice though. I like how Libras operate. But no, no. Um, I'm right behind you. I'm 26. The angel replied to you, girl. Oop, not the toppy. Oop, let's talk, not let's talk, y'all. I'm not out, so I don't think I can be in a relationship. You're not out? Wait, what? Tell me why, Ali Rudu. I don't think I can be in a relationship, even though I want to be in one. I also can't make dating profiles with the fear that someone I know will see it and excuse me out me. So be anonymous. You can absolutely be on the dating app and be anonymous or whatever. And what you do is you only send a face pic if they send one first. And make sure it's not catfish. A guy recently asked for my number at my job and he's 30, 11 years older than me, so I had to end that quick. I mean, if you want to, absolutely make sure he got money first. Do not be fucking no 30-year-old that's broke. There's no point. There's no point. Y'all not gonna last. Just being honest. So at least make sure that he buying you you getting a few free meals out of it. You feel me? You getting at least a free bottle of wine out of it. Don't date nobody that's like more than half your age or anything like that or of the sort, 10 years older than you, that's broke. It just don't make no damn sense. Um, I fucked somebody that was like older than me, I look like 10, 11 years older than me. I found out he was somebody's husband afterwards. I told y'all this, but got some liquor out of it. Got some dick out of it. Let me shut up. uh, is the friend in the room with us? In the chat, yes. In the room, no. Uh, uh, um, Also, I don't care. You give off top vibes to an extent, even though you're you think I could top? You say I give top vibe. You think do I give top vibes, top energy? Is it because I come off as like dominant? I can be dominant. I think for the most part I am dominant, but that's what I'm saying. Like I want my man to make me submissive. You see what I'm saying? I want a dominant force to like, pin me down, tell me to shut the fuck up. Like I'm into that shit. Um, Sorry, I'm almost done. It's about to be dirty. It's about to get dirty. Yeah. Sorry. I'm a sub to LOL. This is kind of this is the kind of gay convos I have because this is good gay convo. Like I like this. You ain't gonna get something serious from a dating app, to be honest. Exactly. Lesbians low key mean they are. So are gay people. Well, gays. You get it. Um, Please don't tell me you take Zodiac seriously. Yes, I absolutely do. OMG, you're trans. Wait, what happened? I'm not trans. It was just the thumbnail. Um, Not you finding out he already married. No, I only knew that after we did it. I'm not a homewrecker, guys. I'm not a homewrecker. Um, if I'm not attracted to someone but they like me, I'm sorry. But if he if I'm not attracted to someone but they like me, I'm sorry. But if he got money, I might need to use him for some money. Just keeping it real, y'all. Stinky, yo, username. Stinky, it's hard out here. It's hard out here. I'm not mad at you. I completely understand. It is what it is. 31 million. Um, do what you gotta do. Do what must be done. Um, he's not trans as clickbait. Is it weird that my bottoms have to be near the same age as me? I will never bottom a guy. I would never bottom for a guy younger than me. That's completely understandable. I don't know why, but it just is. Like I I I would. Even though that's hard because like I'm 20 and anybody's younger than me is very much hitting closer to like minor status. I'm not trying to catch them cases, them charges. I don't do that. Um if you're 19 and you sexy as hell, you got some good dick and you're taller than me, you got it going on, then absolutely. Um but yeah. Yeah, but I understand you, PK. Real as fuck. Messy exposing it all. Love you so much. Love you too, Brandon. Um, my girlfriend said the same thing about that guy. I guess should hit I should hit him up so he can take me out and I can have a sugar daddy. Absolutely. We need more sugar daddies these days. Like, let's be fucking for real. These old ass men need some love. Some young love they never felt before or something that they just need it. And we be needing money. So I think it's a fair trade. Y'all already know I'm a prostitute. I am. I'll suck a little stone for some. I'm gonna stop talking. Um, PK said my bottoms, like he has the collection history of every time he bottom work. I mean, shit. Motherfuckers be keeping track of their body count. So, um, I do, but I don't. I keep track of the bodies that I actually like. So messy. You don't want your top to taste what? You don't want your top to taste it. I'm mainly a top, but I love me some eggplant dish. Ugh. You have to you have to please your bottom. Where is this going? Can't be like those selfish tops out to make themselves feel good. Okay, let me reread this because my brain kind of like didn't process this correctly. Um, you don't want your top to taste it. Taste what? it tastes what exactly? Um, I mainly top, but I love me so. Okay, I see what you're saying. I love some eggplant dish too. Have oh god, girl, I'm glitching. I'm literally having a whole fucking malware malfunction right now. Like, but I don't know because the thought of my top wanting an eggplant dish, like my eggplant dish, it makes me uncomfortable. I've never had that done to me before, nor do I really want it to be done. I'm more of a giver than a receiver. You feel me? I like to orally. I like to give rather than I like to receive. Like I said, me and him just we don't coincide. Um when it comes to her, then I'm more a receiver than a giver. So I see what you're saying, PK. Maybe I just need to get a little older. That's what my friend goes say. Maybe I just need to be a little older in order to, cause I don't. PK, you're stressing me out because you're making me think about these things and like, I don't know. You have to please your bottom. This is so funny to me. You have to please your bottom. Yes, yes you do. Um, can't be like those selfish tops out to make them. I. You're right. You're right. And you know how you can please me. I like sometimes I like just kissing, just mouth to mouth. Kissing is so nice, especially when a motherfucker got like big ass lips. Like I love going to town on some big ass lips. You feel me? Like I love it. However, you don't have to please me by eating my doing my eggplant dish. Oh my gosh. Um, PK, you're making me uncomfortable. Like I feel like I'm in a hot seat. This is mm, mm. Why you got me feeling like this, bro? PK, PK. Oh my god. LOL, I'm going to bed. Good night. Oh, good night, Georgia. I may be right behind you because PK got me feeling. I don't know. Like maybe I just need to try to experiment a bit more, but I don't. That's such a scary thought to me. 32 million. I scream laughing by LMAO. Okay, Hardy, this is a new commenter. I need some advice. I've been with my man for around 2 years now. However, we only recently did it for the first time this year. You've been with your man for 2 years and y'all just now doing it. Oh my god. Um, he is not good in at least you honest about it. Oh, y'all didn't tell me this bayang was like sticking out. That's so ghetto. Um, he is not good in bed. It is quite small. I'm not. I'm sorry. That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I wasted 2 years of my life to find out. That is the only reason why people will be like, you should wait to have marriage. I'm tired. You should wait to get married to have sex. That is the only reason why I do not agree with that. Because you'll get married with a motherfucker only to find out that they're like horrible in bed and that they dick is little. Oh, I mean, their eggplant dish is little. Um, don't break up with the person based on sex alone. If y'all have a good relationship, y'all got good chemistry, I say stick it out. Because maybe sex can get better over time. Motherfuckers can learn how to perform. If you kind of tell them, like, hey, I want you to do me like this, hey, maybe we could try this, this, and that. As long as you're willing to work it out and compromise, like, sex performance can improve. Any performance can improve. You see what I'm saying? However, chemistry is like every blue moon, once in a lifetime sort of thing. So if y'all got good chemistry, I would recommend, just sticking it out. Like I said, performance can get better. If you want to negotiate maybe an open relationship sort of ordeal, or maybe every once in a while I can just go do it with a motherfucker just to experience good sex because you are not giving it. You can do that as well. That is an option. Um, but if I did have like really good chemistry with somebody, and because we've been dating for 2 years, and I found out that your sex is bad, how old are you, by the way? Because how you a grown up and you dating somebody for 2 years and y'all just now doing it? That to me is like whoa, whoa. But I applaud to the celibacy. But whoa, mm, what do you say? Whoa, but yeah, good chemistry. I say stick it out, see what you could do to work on the sex. Uh, but damn, 2 years. People ain't even doing that no more. People date for 2 minutes, and they already fucking other people. Um, Messy, you don't want your top to taste it. I cannot get that comment out of my head. Oh my god. Um, bitch, my stomach hurt from laughing so hard. My brain hurt from how uncomfortable. So PK, you be coming in with the hot seat questions. Damn, Georgia is over it. Oh Lord. Sure, sex is not everything in a relationship, but it is important. So like, I don't know what to do. Understandable. I feel like it's a real love language. Understandable. Going to get some raiment. I'm hungry. Okay. My love language is gift receiving. What's yours? I love how you said gift receiving, like not just gifts, because gifts is the love language. You said gift receiving, not gift giving. That is my love language too. Like, I think to me, I feel loved like when you talk to me and just being able to like understand what the fuck I'm saying and comprehend what I'm saying. But I love to give gifts, and I love for my gifts to be thoughtful. So that like I know you. You see what I'm saying? And gifts a gift. Oh, I caught it while it came up. A gift can be really nice. You feel me? It could be a necessity. It could be like, it can really just make you move. You see what I'm saying? But to receive a thoughtful gift from somebody really lets me know that like you get me, so gifts would be my love language. At first I thought it was touch cuz I'm very sensitive to touch, but that's it. I'm just sensitive to it. I don't think that's my love language, like, because I do not like it when motherfuckers just be trying to touch me. I don't know why. I'm not all about that touch shit. Give me hickeys, like, yes, okay. Just stop it. Cut the camera. Remember, this live will be saved, and the whole world will love to see this messy. I mean, it doesn't have to be. I can very much like make this live private, and no one else will ever see it again. Just y'all that's watching it now. But I see no reason to do that. Cause there's nothing that I have said that I wouldn't repeat. You feel me? So yeah, like a plum. Period, friend. Congrats. You got 30 mil. Who got 30 mil? Who got 30 mil? Um, I want 30 mil. 30 mil is nice. Who got 30 mil? Um, damn. Oh hell nah. Sorry, sis. What are you talking about? Um, oh, the what you okay. Is there nothing else good about him after 2 years? Dolly, you are messy. Is there nothing else good about him after 2 years? That's funny. You got me rolling with your commentary. He lied to you. Um, 2 years because we had a long distance relationship for over a year, so we couldn't see each other in person for a while. Ooh, child. Woo, child. We gonna come back to that. I once played this game where there. How much money I got? 33 million. Um, I once played this game where there was a couple that didn't have sex and were dating for 5 years. And I was thinking, bro, who wrote this? That wow. What, like an episode game? What are you talking about? 5 years and no sex? I'm still waiting to marriage, as you should, Michaela. Hardy, give him some of that growth creamers. Will Dolly Chic, I mean, you're not wrong. All I'm hearing is solutions. Um, my love language is gifts and quality time. Okay, okay. We don't gotta spend all the time in the world together. You know, sometimes it's too much time. You know, money is a very valuable thing in life, and people slave for it. If you're willing to spend your money on me, my legs are open. Dolly Chic, we are the same. I know that makes me a hoe, that makes me a tart, that makes me a trollop, but I will very much hoe for some money. Like I know it's bad, but it's hard out here. I'm very cautious with who I go out with because yeah, understandable. Do you like a clingy partner in your relationship? Hell no. Like no, no. You can cling to me when we in having intercourse, but mm, boy, you need to be. We have to be able to be together separately. Like even when we're not in the same room, we're together. I don't like somebody that wants to be around me like 24/7. Like you don't give me room and you make me feel what's the word? Like confined, claustrophobic or whatever. Like I will be the type of person to get annoyed because I don't like being around people for too long, but that's just me because I grew up an only child in my own room most of the time, you know, just confined within my own four walls. And I've gotten used to like being by myself. That is my think space. That is my time to think. That is my time to just let my creative thoughts flow, to just let me be me. When someone else is in the room with me, it doesn't flow out as naturally. You see what I'm saying? So I do need you away from you for a little bit just so I can like let my balls breathe. Do you see what I'm saying? Like comfortably. If you get me, you get me. So no, I don't want my partner to be clingy. Hi Dominic, how are you? Also, there's this weird new thing with older men dating younger. That is not new. Older men dating younger men, as long as there are two consenting adults, why are people making things weird? Like, I talked to this 43-year-old guy when I was 19. Now, I'm not here to judge. I'm not. Would I do that? I'm not gonna be young as hell talking to an old ass man who's broke. Like, you have to buy me something. You just do. You can't be old enough to be my daddy, but you don't wanna spoil me. But you wanna clap my cheeks. It just don't it to me it doesn't make sense, but you know, to each their own. 30 mil on Roblox. Sorry, I am a dumb little bitch. I'm at 33 mil now. Worst grinder experience. Real quick, I just told my friend about this. A dude who I was supposed to meet up with got shaved, got ready, and everything. He ordered me a Uber to his house, only to stand me up. I was waiting outside his house for 20 minutes, and then I decided, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm going back home. Now, I was excited because, you know, what he sent me, the dick looked fire. The dick looked really fire. Um, However, I know y'all probably thinking, oh, well, why didn't you knock on the door? First of all, If you invited me over your house and I'm texting like 30 times, I'm outside, I'm not knocking on your door. No, nigga, you need to open up your fucking door and come find me. Like, you got me a Uber to your house. What the fuck? But, also, the entire street was filled with apartment buildings. You see what I mean? So, I didn't even know his exact address because he ordered the Uber. You see what I mean? And he didn't like send me screenshots or anything. He would just be like, "Oh, the Uber outside, da da da. This is what the car looked like. I got in the car." But yeah, the street was just filled with like four apartment building building. You see what I mean? It was more like that. I didn't know which one was his, and even if I knew the building, I didn't know which one was his apartment in that building. So yeah. Um 20 minutes, I end up having to take my ass home. I ended up wasting my fucking money on the Uber. I didn't have to. Cause this nigga was playing and he wanted to order me into the middle of fucking nowhere. Um, yeah. Niggas ain't shit. Sorry. Sorry. Not I will very much hope for some money. Yes, I very much will. I love this open honesty era. Brave for always speaking your mind. I'm always honest. I just am. Mood. Real as fuck. I need money. In a relationship, I need a lot of space. I don't want to be FaceTiming and calling and texting every day. Many people turn into the other person when they date them. I still want to be myself. Understandable, and remember who I am despite having a man. Definitely understandable. That's how I need to be. All my friends literally have the worst taste in men. Yeah, if y'all nigga ugly, friend, I'ma tell you, friend, your nigga ugly. I'm happy for y'all, but your nigga ugly. um, People really be FaceTiming each other to fall asleep on call together. Sounds cute, but that's just uncomfortable to me. Well, I would do that if I had a man, cause me and my friend do that. But like, if I had a man, I was really really comfortable with, and we just talked a lot. I don't mind falling asleep. I don't mind falling asleep on the phone with you because like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I feel so comfortable on the phone with like a certain person that like I kind of want you there to like fall asleep to you. I don't know. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when like if I am not comfortable with you and I wake up and I see that you hung up, I'm like, you dirty bitch. But I don't know. That's just me though. I like falling on falling asleep on the phone with people. Like that's like okay, like I know we like this. Cause I would do that with my old friends too. Um, yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with that. We can fall asleep on the phone together, but some people don't like it. I understand it. What's the first thing you buy with $1 million? Are you serious? Dolls, obviously. But no, I would definitely I would definitely buy my own house. Well, no. I would get a car. I would definitely buy a car. Because even though I still can't drive, bitch, don't judge me. I would always want to be able to have I don't know, because a car can get damaged. And I gotta fuck around and buy a new one, and I feel like I just wasted my money. I mean, you can get insurance, but I think what I want more than anything right now is just my own pot to piss in. I think that's the first thing I would do. Definitely try to save up to buy my own place. That way I can be as loud as I want to. I can wear whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. My apartment can be as filled with dolls as I want it to be. I would get my own apartment. Then I would work on getting my own car. I would put a lot of that. You said, what is the first thing I'd buy? An apartment. Damn it. Um, Sorry. Now, LOL. Describe your type, looks, and person. I like big, buff black men. The bigger, the better. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yeah. sorry. You asked and I answered. So that's scary, girl. 20 minutes at some random apartments alone. At this point, I would have been left after 30 seconds. That part. And honestly, I should have, but I was that thirsty for some hot, steamy dingling. I was willing to just, hopefully this nigga, I mean, this, what she said, with niggas, I mean, nick people, oh, Lord. Uh, I was just hoping that, he would wake up and be like, oh, I'm in this apartment. That's how thirsty I was for it. But nope. He ain't wake up until 30 minutes after I got back home. That's how I knew, like, that nigga, I mean, Nick person wasn't shit. Uh, but yeah, that is scary as hell. Cause I was kind of like in the hood. Very much police rolling past and stuff like that. But when you look like me and you're black and you got a full grown ass beard, you wearing a dark hoodie, you already look skeptical as fuck. So like don't nobody really want to fuck with you and you got your hands in your pocket because 9 times out of 10 motherfuckers look at you and I probably shouldn't say this. This is very controversial. Don't repeat it. Don't tell nobody I said it. Sometimes being a threatening black man in certain spaces, a threatening looking black man, it comes in handy. There's a lot of times where it doesn't, but there are some times where it does. And I would definitely 35 million. Um this would be one of them cases where like it came in handy. But yeah, there wasn't really anybody passing by cuz it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. But yeah. Uh her boyfriend at the time looked like a rat and was so toxic and called her so many horrible things. Wow. And it took me so much convincing for her to finally break up with him. OMG. Oh my gosh. What the hell? We didn't do anything though. What I was trying to say is if both people are adults, why try and make things weird? Let's focus on actual men that prey on underage people. Like I always liked older men. Okay, I understand what you're saying. If they're both consenting adults, then like why is it any of your business? That's understandable. I do because I talk sometimes. um, there are some gay people that make me understand why some people are homophobic. That is wild. Tell me, what is it that makes you understand why some people are homophobic? Shit, to be honest, I never had a friend. Oh, Kiefer, don't say, you never had like a gay friend, or you never had like an actual genuine friend. That's the Kiefer. We could be friends. We could be friends, Kiefer. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I'm being dead ass because you seem cool as fuck. If I had $1 million, I'm going on a doll and room decor shopping spree. Same. I'm going on a fashion spree too. Let's be completely honest. I always felt weird that if I dated an older guy, my family would think he was weird. When I was an adult, open and what? When I was an adult, open and consenting to date him. Okay, I see what you're saying. Um, sorry, hold on. Every friend I had, I felt like I had to prove myself to get treated like a human. Same. I felt like that in a lot of friendships, and I'm very happy for the two friendships that I have now with my sugar mama and my other best friend, where I don't feel like I have to prove anything to them. Like they already get me. Even even then I put most of my weight in friendships. That was absolutely me. Um I'm speaking in real life terms. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. So that's absolutely how I was with my previous best friend. We were best friends from like 8th grade to 10th grade. I felt like I was putting a lot of my weight into it. And I felt like not only was I not reciprocating it, but my friend was not really accepting me for who I was. Not when it came to being gay, but when it just came to me expressing myself as sometimes I'm a little corny, sometimes I joke. she just did not accept me for me. She wanted me to be more like everyone else that went to school with us, but I wasn't like them. I was very much, you know, my own person, my own individual. And she wanted me to be more like them. And I'm like, girl, you're not my real friend if who I already am isn't enough for you. My second friend, she absolutely accepted me for who I was. And I felt like because she was the only friend that I had that did accept me for who I was, you know, it didn't want me to be anyone else. I wanted to keep this friend. I felt like I owed this friend everything. I owe, if she asks for money, give her money. If she asks for the shirt off my back, give her my shirt. If she asks to spend the night, even when I don't feel really comfortable right now and I don't want company, let her come over whenever she wants to. My bed is her bed now. Like that's how I am. But doing that, you allow for people to walk over you. And even though it's not like said out loud, it's kind of like the elephant in the room. It, like they know it, they just want, like it's kind of like a subconscious, what's the word, like a subconscious thing, and they'll begin to do it like I said, like they'll have no problem just walking all over you. um yeah, and that's how it is with my relationship with my best friend. She'll kind of walk over me, but I can't even be mad at her because I let her all of these years. And so like yesterday, I kind of took a break from her because kind of became like a Debbie Downer in a way, and I love her to pieces. I'm not really feeling her right now, but she had texted me, and she was like, "Hey, do you have a second to talk?" And I really wanted to say like, "Yeah, you know what's going on," but I'm not gonna lie, I got shit going on in my own life, and I don't have the capacity to listen to you vent, but I also need to vent. But I know that you're not going to treat my issues the same way how I'm going to treat yours. Like the way how the conversation goes is I try to console you on your issues. You overlook mine. So that makes me feel like this relationship isn't, it's not like a I don't know. It's just not a true, I don't know. It's just not an ideal relationship in my eyes. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have the capacity for this, and I'm not about to sit here and keep trying to entertain, you know, being a person that you can console and confide in, but you not being the same for me. Period, point blank. Like I said, I love you, Fran, but yeah, anyways, what you were saying, Kiefer, I understand that. Like basically, you know, carrying more weight in the relationships. I keep talking about me. I'm so sorry. Um, I wanna buy a home. I wanna buy a home, not rent. Okay, period. I'm with you on there. Um, I'm not good with with reoccurring payments like that. I understand that. Excuse me. I like to spend money on me per when it comes to relationships. I don't want to spend money on my guy because you can never be fully sure whether it will last or not. Absolutely. But I don't want him to think it's one sided. Absolutely agree. Kiefer, we are your friends now, girly. Um, pop that Insta boo. Yes, period. Sorry. Yes, I want kawaii and gothic fashion so bad. Where you get that from? I need IRL friends too. Keep sending positive vibes your way. I never had like an actual friend. Yes, I would love that. The people I hang with in real life, I think they more so tolerate me than actually like, damn, I hate that. I'm so sorry, Kiefer. I hate that for you because I relate to that. I felt like that. That was the case with me for a certain point in time. 37 million. Um, but you absolutely, you don't have to accept that. I accepted that for the longest time. People tolerated me more than they actually liked me because, oh, he's funny. We love having a funny guy around. So what I did was I cut them off, and I just learned how to be okay with just being me, just being by my lonesome. And you know what happened? Better friends came to me. Now, I mainly believe that is because of my channel. The good friends that I have now is because of my channel. They met me through my channel. But yeah, like, I mean, even then still, uh I don't know. I do believe if you cut the people off that ain't treating you right, better will come. Um, yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to. Yes, sir. I would like to be friends. Be definitely okay. Per. If you're gonna text me on Instagram, no, you gotta wait till like November 2nd, because I'm gonna be off Instagram for a while. If I had a lot of money, I would buy a lot of anime stuff. Okay, per. Sugar Mama, Messy Bee Boo. Who are you talking about? Danielle. You'll see her. She a moderator in the chats. Danielle, that's my sugar mama, and she knows it. And I'm her sugar baby. Um, can I have some advice about friends? Get some who don't just tolerate you, but actually love you and appreciate you for who you are. But yeah, and don't be thirsty for no damn friend. Be your own friend first. Be your own best friend first, and then people who are like minded, people who people who know how to be better friends to you than you can be to yourself, that's your real friend. Um, but yeah, I feel that I'm very loving. I'm a very loving friend, period. Currently listening to a Cupcake remix. Which one? I don't got much, but we with people who respect you. Um, but point out your wrongs and help you improve on your mistakes. Oh, thanks, chat. I'm terrified of my friends not actually being real and just fake liking me. That seems to be a lot the case with a lot of people nowadays. That's crazy. Um, but I'd be damned. I'm not scared of my damn friends. Like, I'd be damned if I am scared of you. Bitch, I will be by myself. I will be my own friend. What Beyonce say? Me, myself, and I. That's all I got to the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow, and from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Um, I learned that it's okay to be alone. I cut a friend off recently and I didn't even feel bad, period. And that's how you know you needed to cut them off. You ain't feel a thing. I have this friend that I've known for a while. We used to hang out all the time before. A few years, she never wants to hang out with me, but she hangs out with all her friends. It's giving favoritism. It sure is. If to fuck them. If I had $1 million, I'll buy the 4 off-white dolls, even though some of them are mid. That's funny. That's what you would buy. Ali Rudu, tell me why you like them so much. I'm wondering if she doesn't really like me that much. She treats me like I'm an online friend when I'm not. It feels so weird. And I hate to break it to you, sweetheart, but that is not your real friend. Because no real friend would ever make you feel like that. Um, Same at Kiefer. I feel so lonely sometimes. I love my family, but there are so many ignorant homophobic people. I cut off a few friends I just couldn't respect anymore because there's no point in still being friends. Thanks, Messy. Absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of tired and I gotta like clean my room. So thank you so much for joining this messy debate. It seems like people are leaving too, as if, y'all getting tired as well. But thank you once again for joining this messy debate. I honestly had a good time with y'all. I loved hearing a lot of y'all points and perspectives. And I love the after conversation. I love getting a chance to converse with y'all because it feel like y'all are my friends, and we're just talking about, like shit going on in the community and stuff like that. So yeah, this was nice. I really like this. Um, and I hope we do it again sometime soon. It's not going to be the same thing. Maybe it will be doll related. Maybe it won't be. But I'm going to try to find something that all of us can kind of give our own input on. Um, but yeah, I'm happy y'all joined. I feel like tonight's live was definitely a success. I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of being the type of friend. I have friends that just isn't the same. It's just not the same in person as they are on FaceTime. I don't know. I completely understand what you're saying. I don't fuck with friends like that. I want it to be better in person than we are on FaceTime, period. Um, to be honest, I only just like the gargoyle one. The fish and skullhead one is so bad. Um, yeah, to me they are my least favorite. This live was so good. Thank you, Dolly Chic. More poll lives soon, please. This was one of your best lives. Thank you, boo. Bye, online friends. Love you, Messy. Love you too, PK. PK. Oh my goodness. These damn questions, bruh. I will never. What did you ask me? You said I'm not even gonna repeat it. 38 million. All right. This was fun. I prefer this over doll unboxing lives. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I do too because they are definitely less expensive. Um, I'm happy you said that too because I'm thinking about I'm going to start making it where I am only unboxing a doll lot, like a doll haul that I got from eBay or Mercari. I'm only going to unbox them on the live. If I open like a new inbox doll, like a new release, like say if I ever got the Pretty and Punk dolls, which I am planning on getting sometime soon, um, I'm going to open them. Um, I want to open them live because I love like giving a live reaction, but I'm going to record it and make it into an actual video opposed to doing it on live. But like I said, doll hauls will be live. So, um, I got you. I got you. I wish I had a IRL doll friend. Shit, me too. Good night, Messy. Um, I'm serious though. Pop y'all's Instagrams. I want friends. Okay, period. You heard Dolly Chic. Drop your Insta handle. Okay. We need more poll lives. I got you. I got you. For real, B, these lives are always uplifting. Thank you. Y'all be uplifting me for real. Yeah, I feel our generation has lost all hope of loyalty. LOL. Even my boyfriend, who's 54, damn, 54, tells me the new generation is terrible. Because the new generation is a bit, not even a bit, very questionable. Um, The Cleo where her snake pet is out. Should I get her Sunday? She's in Target. Yes, I love her. Messy, do you ever sleep? Yes, I do. I'm about to go to sleep now. Not all of them, but a good portion of the new generation are terrible with loyalty and respect. No, everyone is terrible with loyalty and respect of others' opinions. Let's be fucking for real. Um, I need doll friends around my age. LOL. Nah, I feel you. Because, Michaela, you are, like, very, very young. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck. Okay, sorry, y'all. My phone is down. If you didn't hear me, Michaela, you are the youngest one here, I believe, and I feel like a lot of what I said in this, y'all gotta tell me when my fucking shit is showing. A lot of what I said in this live, you should not have been here to hear, but I can't stop you. You feel me? But anyways, thank you all so much. I love you, messy girls, with every fiber of my being. And I will see you in the next live or the next YouTube video, whatever I end up posting next. Yeah. Comment in this live, whether you watching now or whether you're watching the the uploaded version or whatever. Comment what you want the next poll conversation to be. We'll talk about that. We'll discuss that, this, that, and the third. But yeah, I believe that is it. I love you, Messy Girls, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Can't wait to take this shit off. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. What you say? That's crazy. I just came back and you ending it. Oh, glitter cakes. I didn't even see you. Aw. Well, you can rewatch it. You'll be a part of the next one. Glitter cakes. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all. Can't